Test.
I know why Bill acting like
That's
that.
one.
Bill got that purple mic and that purple XLR today. He
Man,
different.
Don't know how to act.
you know what,
Don't
man?
know how to act.
You know what, man? It don't go good with the white. I should have went with the black. I probably should switch to Eric, but yeah, thanks for noticing that, man. It's a nice little touch, ain't it?
Lakers colors, baby. Lakers colors. I feel you.
Oh man,
Yeah,
here we go.
That's not
We
weird.
gonna get to that bullshit later.
Yeah, we are,
Hear this nigga, hear this hating ass nigga going.
All right.
Don't worry, we gonna get to that shit.
Hey, everybody in the comment section and everybody on the panel, every now and then, like every 5 minutes, just remind Eric that he's using the mic. He don't have to yell. You know, sometimes.
Hey, you're using the mic, bro.
Yeah, you using the mic, Eric. You ain't got to yell. You know, man.
Am I yelling?
Yeah, you yell.
I'm telling you, all these dudes with Chiefs, they don't know when they're doing that. They don't know what they're doing.
I know how to use my inside. I know how to use my inside voice.
Hey, Mel, do you got a fan or goddamn
Hell no.
I just gave you a bottle of water, son.
God damn! Oh, that was a hint.
I just gave him a bottle of water. He want air conditioning too. Lord have mercy, man.
Damn,
Hey,
man.
what
Hey, how long this goddamn show gonna be?
Hey, this is a studio. There's a lot of equipment in here, man.
You ain't bullshit,
A lot of
nigga.
lights in here too.
Nigga, you ain't lying. I'm sweating like a slave. I think we.
Oh, you sweat like a what? E? You
sweat like a motherfucking slave, nigga.
And I'm
Get him to the bottom. Switch spots, goddamn. We need to switch spots. This nigga got me in the field out this motherfucker.
Oh man. Oh man. Taco said, Eric, you got a mic, man. Just remind it. I appreciate that chat, man. Just remind him, man, because he just got off the flight and he inside voice, man. He probably ain't using in a couple of weeks, man. So I get it, man. Yeah. We're just a little tad bit late, about 5 minutes late, man. So we'll apologize for that. Hey, we had technical difficulties, man. We had technical difficulties, but we in here, man, and we got a full house, man. So this show is going to be a damn good one. And then of course the Patreon, we will have the post game, and that's going to be a damn good post game. So y'all want to stick around for that, and y'all want to make sure y'all following us on the Patreon because that content is fire as well. I did get some bad news today, man, so I might be a little bit down. So y'all gonna have to, keep my mind off of it. But the show must go on, man. I'll be in North Carolina next week, though, and Jay.
Right.
So,
all right,
if you need the airport ride, if it's before Sunday, I got you. Saturday.
We'll talk about it in the post game.
Where you going Saturday?
Going to Mexico.
Mexico.
Oh, you Jay?
Yeah.
I don't like people that take vacations.
I know, man. Hey, tell me when I can scoop you, bro.
Definitely get his Pablo Escobar on down there.
Yeah.
I don't like niggas to take vacations the week I'm coming.
Just tell us when you gonna be. Hey, we gonna still meet at Jay house, even though he ain't gonna be there.
And you already know I give you the key to the castle.
So we got to record from somebody's house on Friday. I'll be getting that.
No,
Thursday.
I'll be here on Friday. I'll be here
on Friday.
on Friday? The next day I'm gone.
We might.
Okay.
We could,
man down on location.
Hey, we could all record. Jay garage is might be the spot.
Yeah, that's the spot I'm sleeping at too.
Hey Jay, you got air conditioning in your garage? I actually do.
You definitely do.
Look at God. I'm in this motherfucker sweating like a motherfucker. This shit is a workout out this motherfucker. You hear me?
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Britney's here from Sideline Speaks. Her link for her podcast and her YouTube channel will be in the description if it's not already there. I think Chris will put it there after the show. So everybody watching the playback will be yes, sir. Go ahead. What?
Jay is here from Therapeutic Rap.
We was gonna get.
Can we get there?
Therapeutic Rap.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? Hold on.
You gotta start.
You started. Go ahead and finish it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Jay.
Therapeutic Rap. Keep going.
Finish Britney's off and then get it done. Then get the Therapeutic Rap. We waiting. Go ahead.
All right. So you can find Therapeutic Rap right here on YouTube.
You got to finish Britney's first.
Oh, hold on. No, my bad. Britney is here on Sideline Speaks. Look right there in the white. You can find that. You can spell that. If you can't spell Sideline or Speaks, hey, go to school. You know what I'm saying? Therapeutic might trip you up a little bit. We got the lovely.
Therapeutic get me every time.
Therapeutic rap.
It's the E and the U. It
Yeah, what the E go? What the A and the U go? I don't know.
The lovely Dominique is here as always from we ain't gonna tell you where she from, but she coming and she here and be on the lookout. Great things are coming. Great things are on the way. Hey, we got Eric from Hell's Kitchen because he's really, really hot. It's hot where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other two people that we got here, we got Bert and Ernie. You know what I'm saying? Zoe and Chris.
Who's Bert and Ernie?
Zoe and Chris.
You talking about Zoe and Chris?
Why they Bert and Ernie? I missed it. I missed something.
Yeah,
You missed it. You missed it.
You missed it. Zoe been wearing the shit out that damn striped shirt. That nigga Zoe been wearing the
2 times. It was only twice.
Hey, look, that's your shirt from now on.
That's your uniform.
If I ever need a shirt, I can't borrow that one.
Zoe over there looking like the reverse my buddy.
Hey, did I ever make a black my buddy, yo?
Nah, but look.
Wherever I go, you're gonna go, my buddy.
Hey, they don't even know.
Hey, nah, but look. So on the real tip though, I wanted that my buddy so bad, and my mama couldn't afford it. But I don't know who all grew up in the projects, but we used to have this thing called empty stockings, or like you put your name in like a little.
It was like when you get gifts from people who you don't know.
Exactly, you get adopted by a family that got money.
100%.
Right. So I gotta fake my buddy. So like, let's say if the real my buddy is like this tall, cute, blonde hair, blue eyes, little red jumper. The my buddy I got was like this tall and fat. Everything was brown. Had brown hair, brown eyes, brown trousers.
That wasn't my buddy. That was my nigga.
Hey, they gave his ass Oscar the Grouch. They got that motherfucker Oscar.
My buddy was scared as hell, boy. I had that thing for 3 days and I threw it away. I told my mama I ain't know where it went.
Yeah.
That's my nigga. That wasn't my buddy. That was my nigga.
Yeah, that was my nigga.
That was my homeboy.
That was Chester.
So ladies. Every once in a while, we'll have a show that never gets out the gate. Like
usually it's a show Eric and Jay is on together. They don't know how to act.
They don't. They ill-mannered Negroes.
Dude, first of all, me and Eric are the only people who have been professional thus far.
Are you serious?
Exactly.
Today.
Exactly.
That nigga said, you just said he was in Hell's Kitchen. Ain't nothing
Hey, I'm literally reporting live from Hell's Kitchen.
Evidently reporting you live from across the street because the mic is right there, Eric. I didn't have to scream.
I'm not screaming, bro. What the fuck?
This nigga across the street is Hell Kitchen.
You know what? My mic might be.
No, we ain't gonna never get to talk about JJ Redick.
No, Eric, it's not the mic. The mic doing that supposed to do. I'm looking at the levels. It's just when you scream, it's going red.
Hey, listen, man. We
got
got
pushing the mic in the red.
Yo, it's 8 minutes in, and we haven't said anything. Like,
all right, episode is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the best place to play fantasy sports. I want to tell you about the easiest way to get in on some NBA action with Underdog Fantasy and their pick'em game. Just find your favorite player or any player for that matter, pick higher or lower on that player's stats, and you can win up to 20 times your money in one night. Pick between 2 or 5 players to fill your pick'em entry. Get every pick right, and you can net yourself some serious cash. Use the promo code ManDownSports, and you can get your deposit doubled up to $100. You got to check on the map to make sure your state is eligible to play Underdog Fantasy. But as soon as you do, and if your state is, go ahead and download Underdog Fantasy's app. Use the promo code ManDownSports, and you can, like I said, you can get that $100 match on your first deposit. And I would want to thank Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring Man Down Sports. All right, so what's in the news?
all right, I'm gonna make this quick because we are. I'm trying not to go off the rails. Jay, we used to go off the rails all the time. I'm trying not to do it this time.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. First things first. Alex Caruso got traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder in exchange for.
What's up?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zoe. I'm talking to Eric. My bad.
I should say, let me to turn my volume. I'm like, I
Oh no, I was talking to Eric. I didn't know. I forgot I was in the mic. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You good? No, Alex Caruso traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder in exchange for Josh Giddey. Wow.
That is it.
You did it on purpose. That's a daggone shame.
God, that's such a J move, though. That's such a J move.
This show is cooked. It's over. This episode is cooked today.
Oh my gosh, Jay, I've been around Jay too long. Josh Giddey with a G. In exchange, I don't even. You know what?
Caruso got traded for Giddey. Got it.
Yeah.
Which is a good trade. I'm down with it.
Yeah. OKC won that trade. So
OKC is definitely that's an improvement when you get a perimeter defender like Caruso.
I agree.
After the run they just made, you get somebody like Caruso. That's a win. Jesus Christ.
Mikey Brad is crazy.
You didn't need Giddey.
hey, Mel over there doing the Phil Jackson triangle. Go back.
I'm so done.
No, what are we on right now? This we hadn't done this like this in a long time. Anyway, Malik Monk also. Let's just keep going.
What is it in that laugh you got there?
You did it? You heard
That was crazy.
COPD with that laugh, don't
it? This man crazy. I know you don't. I know you don't. Cigarettes. I know you don't. But
I used to. Oh shit.
Okay, Josh Giddey in Chicago. Alex Caruso in OKC. I think OKC wins that trade. Also, we got Malik Monk, 4-year extension, $78 million with the Kings. I think that's great for him. Number one, because he's a sixth man. Considering the fact that he's coming off the bench, getting that guaranteed $19 million a year. All of it's guaranteed. And they probably can't win without him. Also, I can't believe I said Josh Giddey.
Yes, you can. You can believe it. Because you was thinking it. You was thinking it.
I didn't mean to it. Like I ain't commit to that. Like I would have let everybody know that it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would have let everybody know it was coming. But yeah. What, do y'all got any news that I'm forgetting right now?
Oh, Monty.
Monty Williams. Dang. I say dang, but it's really not that bad of a thing. He's getting the lead. That's gonna sound bad, Chris. I apologize in advance. He's getting to leave Detroit with $65 million.
Hey, get your money, player. Get your money, player.
It's one of them good problems.
Yeah, that's a good
problem to have.
I would love to have.
Exactly. So he got Detroit decided to go part ways with Monty Williams. He still owes $65 million guaranteed, so he's going to get that money, but he's not going to coach that team. So it'll be interesting to see what else he has in store, because I think he did want to coach. I think we was talking in the group chat saying that there's probably a mutual parting of ways. If not, then I think Monty Williams not done coaching. I think it was just a bad fit. But we'll see what happens, and that's all I got for news today because I already screwed it up. So let's keep going.
Hey, one last thing to add, man. Kendrick and friends.
Oh, we gonna talk about that right now?
No, we not. No, we not. Hey,
we'll talk about it in the post game.
We'll talk about the post game. I might even play portions of it in the post game. So if y'all
no, I'm not allowing it.
And friends.
I'm not allowing it.
Because you said that, Chris, I am going to bring it up now and have it ready for the post game. Did y'all see him? He played not like us like 6 times.
Hey, I'm writing a letter to the NBA for DeMar DeRozan and Russell Westbrook for gangbanging on stage like that. I'm getting them boys fined and suspended.
Would definitely
defamation for what misconduct. Yeah, them boys is getting ripped the fuck up for that shit.
Unbecoming of a player.
Unbecoming of a player.
I think Adam Silver will understand.
No.
Yeah,
Adam Silver was in the locker room doing the same shit.
I wish I had knew they was happening. I would have showed up.
Well, I know you would have. I didn't mean to say.
What you trying to say, Zo?
He trying to say they would have heard you if you didn't show. They would have heard you from San Diego.
My boy still out. turn my mic down.
No, it's not the mic, Eric. It's your chest. You said it with your chest, but you don't have to though.
Now we hearing Britney's loud ass chips.
Lord have mercy.
What flavors though? What flavors?
I'm patiently waiting for you guys to get the show started. I'm still hungry. God dang it!
What flavor is that? What flavor is that? What
I ain't
flavor?
eating all my food.
What flavor is it?
It look like
I'm gonna try
original
something
Ruffles.
different. No, it's Dorito. It's Doritos Cool Ranch, but it's the flaming hot ones.
Ghetto ass chips, man. It's about some flaming hot.
Ayo.
She is from Philly.
I'm not going to show them because they're not a sponsor. So
she got a bag of Jones.
They don't deserve that.
All right, man. All right, let's get the show started. Yeah, let's get the show started, man. We about 5 minutes behind time, man. Everybody hit the like button, hit the share button, man. Let's go ahead and get started, man. We're gonna get started.
Taco get on my damn nerves, boy.
Hey, woo.
Okay,
it's one of them ones, y'all.
Let's get started with the JJ Redick news of him getting hired with the Lakers, like we didn't know. But I'm gonna play for y'all what they said on Gators Arena and what Rashad McCants said, and then I want y'all to hear what Carmelo Anthony said, which was very interesting. But it wasn't really pertaining to the hire. But I think it's just interesting as it pertains to the Lakers. But here's Gil's Arena and Rashad McCants.
So thoughts on JJ Redick being named Lakers' next head coach, replacing Darvin Ham, who was let go?
I mean, we saw it when the podcast came.
We knew what time it was?
Yeah. Rashad been up here saying it the whole time. He's been calling it.
Is that why you wore the crown today, Rashad? Did you know something that we?
That's special.
I thought it was Kendrick related, but it made all in one.
No, King Kong ain't got shit on me.
We think JJ waited till after the pop out to make the announcement. He didn't want this moment to be soiled.
We predicted already that all that Dan Hurley shit was all just fabrication because JJ was still working with ESPN. Conflict of interest, man. We got to hold this thing out.
Held it out.
And now we're here. Now we get to see the LeBron dilemma. So I know it's rubbing into the next segment, but you know, Rich and them.
3 year, $19 million.
19?
You saying 3 for 19?
No, I'm sorry. No.
Good. Don't believe the internet. Right now, it's going to be a lot of misinformation being disseminated.
Sounds about right. Nah, but it's not.
But what was I right?
Rashad, you were accurate in your analysis and assessment that the Mind the Game podcast would lead to JJ Redick getting the Lakers head coaching job. LeBron was grooming him and training him and displaying his coaching acumen for all the world to see.
That sounds like the same type of response I would get from Gil. It's like going around just saying, yes, Rashad, you're right.
Like 18 words.
I know. It was impressive. It was impressive.
It was more than yeah. It was more than a yeah.
I was right, B.
Yep.
I was right. I appreciate that. You're a man of your word, man.
You're right.
Stand on that.
Interestingly enough, Woj broke the news. Shams has been reporting that Redick was the top candidate. I don't know if this is a situation where one is trying to jump up.
Woj, the same person who put out the fake news for his friend. So now he want to report. He should. I mean, to be honest, if he wants to be taken serious, he should just say, "All right, y'all, this was the real person all the time. I was just trying to get my friend paid." Right? Now we can say, all right, man, okay. Appreciate that. Then but the fact that we know what you did. Right? You try to throw everybody for a loop.
It worked.
No, it didn't.
It worked for some of the cash. Some was the cash.
For some.
Some of the cash.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
Niggas was getting mad because Dan Hurley's popped up as a candidate. It was like, what the? Y'all sit down somewhere.
So now the next point.
All right, so let's start with I guess Britne and Dominique. Just your thoughts on the whole thing, on how tacky this was with LeBron James in the middle of the season starting a podcast with JJ Redick, and then Ham getting fired the way he did, and then JJ Redick becoming the candidate from the time he was fired, and just how tacky that looked, and then how it seemed like what McCants is saying, or he's implying that they was trying to cover it up by acting like they was really searching for a coach, but it was JJ the whole time. Just speak to all of that, we'll start with Britne, and then Dominique, you go after her.
You might have to start down. I gotta clear my throat, guys. I'm sorry.
Did you swallow one of them
Them
Shut
damn
up.
Doritos.
hot Cheeto, one of them Jones?
I'm getting over some allergy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Dominique.
Them hot Cheetos is like pollen.
Yeah. For real. Like, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Anybody on the mic sounded like Doc Rivers. Y'all might have to go first.
Don't talk about that with that crazy behind laugh. Trying not to curse on here. Trying to save that for later. Don't get me started, Chris.
All right, go ahead, Dominique.
Go ahead, Dominique.
I mean, the way that LeBron and his team is able to orchestrate outcomes, it's otherworldly. We haven't seen anything like this before, I think, in a player and in a management team. So shout out to Rich Paul for being able to make all of these moves happen, for LeBron. But I am extremely disappointed in LeBron. One, for the podcast, I thought it was very, not just tacky, but I thought it was in poor taste because he's still playing. So for him to still be playing on the floor and to be critiquing other players when he was knocked out in the first round, that's just such a bad look. And in the fashion that they were knocked out, he had no comment for his miserable performances in these games. But you're out here analyzing everybody else. It's just very classic LeBron to be constantly deflecting, pointing fingers to other people, talking about business that doesn't belong to him, just to continue to keep, his, I guess, narratives out there, because I feel that he creates a lot of narratives and it just goes wild, right? He was a part of the WNBA narratives. He's a part of the Kyrie narratives. Look how that turned out. So between starting this podcast and sort of putting JJ Redick onto this job, it all just ties together. He's putting his son in the NBA. He's putting JJ Redick where he wants him to be. All of these moves, they're not really doing this in secret. They're doing it in plain sight, in the open. I mean, Rich Paul has even come out to say, hey, Bronny can play in the NBA. It's nepotism. So what? We're going to do this. We're going to make these moves that we want to make. So what if it's a friend of a friend? But it's so disappointing because LeBron is not using his powers for good and real influence that's going to actually take the Lakers to a really great place for now or the future. I don't see how this hire is really all that beneficial to LeBron or to the team. It's just another really bad decision. JJ Redick has not proven himself as a coach anywhere of any serious team. So why are we putting him as the head coach of the Lakers? We're putting a serial loser as the head coach of the Lakers. That's what we're doing. We're putting someone there that's never won a championship, that's never been a part of a title run. It's disrespectful to all of the other candidates that were, in the running for this position for a very coveted role in Los Angeles. And I'm just so disappointed in LeBron as a person for being a part of this decision, because he has friends, he has other people that he knows. He's been in the basketball world for over 20 years. Do you really mean to tell me that you couldn't use your influence to get an actual qualified coach? A black coach, and then, just the optics of him getting Darvin Ham fired, a black coach, a black former player. It's just, to me, it's one of the worst displays of his abuse of power in his position as, a big time name in sports. It's one of the worst abuses of power that I've seen Rich Paul be a part of, because this is an unqualified person, an unqualified white person taking a job from a very possibly qualified black person who, one, needs the job more, two, is just flat out more qualified, and it would be a better decision for the Lakers. Rajon Rondo would have been a better, more qualified person. Sam Cassell, all of the other candidates that we heard were more qualified and better suited for the role. Whether they wanted it or not is a different story. So perhaps, JJ Redick was the only person, but I really find that hard to believe. They could have hired Monty Williams. That would have been a better hire.
Facts.
Bring Frank Vogel back. You won a championship with him. And that wouldn't work. But I'm just saying there's so many more qualified, coaches out there than JJ Redick. They passed on Jason Kidd. you know, and I get it. He had a domestic violence situation, you know, in the past that, you know, maybe that didn't look too favorable, but they've passed on qualified candidates to put someone who's never held a professional coaching position ever, who's never won an NBA title
ever.
That's just not, I don't see how this is good. I don't see how it looks good. And again, LeBron is just abusing his power by bringing on someone who's not qualified to do their job just because that's his friend and he can tolerate him maybe telling him something to do. So you can tolerate Whitey telling you and directing you and the team, but not a qualified black coach who is a part of a title winning team, because Darvin Ham coached on the Milwaukee Bucks and they won a title the year right after LeBron won a title with Frank Vogel, who he also made sure got fired. So these are the problems that I have with it. And, you know, I could go on and on.
Hold on. As a member of the white community, I would prefer you not say Whitey.
Jay, are we really going to do this right? No, we are not 30 minutes in. Britne,
you are you Britne still? Or are you Britne back to being Britne? You still not
Britne?
Don't play with me, Chris. When I see you, we gonna fight for real. Playing too much. No, I agree with a lot that Dominique had to say. I mean, I don't really have a problem with the podcast. That's not my issue. Most players now, they do podcasts. That's what they do, from Paul George to God knows who else. But they you're right, they all do it. So that's not my problem. But I do agree that LeBron, it's like it's his way or the highway, which makes no sense, because him acting as general manager, he does not make good decisions. I would never want him to run a sports organization, basketball organization. I don't know how he does with any other sports. He's not good at it. He's not good at it whatsoever. But I completely disagree that JJ Redick should have been in line for this position at all. I've been saying, I don't know where the respect is going to come from. He has to somehow gain the respect of all these players in the locker room, a lot of young players. And how can you do that? Now I know LeBron is Gary opt out of his deal, so I'm not sure if he'll be back with the Lakers or not. But even so, the players in that locker room is going to be like, you're only here because of LeBron. You got Anthony Davis. How is he going to look at a JJ Redick? So it's so many different levels to coaching. It's not just the X's and O's that's on the clipboard whatsoever. You know, how is he at developing players? We've never seen any of it. He should have started maybe as an assistant coach. I would have been okay with a development coach, maybe college, high school, whatever level. He just goes from being a podcaster to NBA. You know what? Matter of fact, let me put my bid in right now. I'm available for hire for the NBA coaching position. Like, come hire me. For real. I mean, I'll be glad to make millions of dollars just to mess up a team. And for him to go up, in my opinion, for him to go to the Lakers, like, to me, that's like in football, that's like going to the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Dallas Cowboys. You can't be a rookie head coach and coach those guys.
Get that out of
the
here.
Kansas City Chiefs recently.
Don't give him the credit he's looking for. Don't do that.
I said recently. We're gonna say recently. Okay. So do I think LeBron? It says, was he not involved? LeBron can say what he wants, but we all know LeBron is involved. I mean, like Dominique said, you got your son. He's only working out for two teams, the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. Is he even that good to only choose which two teams he's going to work out with? No, to me, he's a G League type of candidate. That's all the power of LeBron. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for, if you want, nepotism is built on this country, whatever, get your son in, but do it like, if you get him in, let him work his way up. You know, so I don't like the JJ Redick hire. I agree. I thought maybe Mark Jackson or Sam Cassell, but understanding that if LeBron is there, Sam Cassell may not work. Now, if LeBron's gone, then a player like Sam Cassell may be perfect. I love his toughness. I love his coaching mentality. He's going to coach these guys hard. He's good developing players. Mm-hmm. I do not know what JJ Redick is good at, except for talking on a podcast or on ESPN and just saying.
Is he even good at that? Is he even good at the casting? I mean, the way that he disrespected the entire past generations of basketball players, and he's going to coach for a storied franchise. Come on.
Yeah, I was getting ready to get to that. That's all he does is knock the old. I see that my Philly stuff is Gary come out. Wait a minute, let me rewind that.
Four hands on.
The legends of the game. He was great. He always disrespects the legends of the game. And I'm like, you haven't accomplished much. Yes, you was a fantastic college player, but in the NBA, you amounted to a 3-point shooter. That's about it. And he was all right in the college. I don't know. I didn't really watch him too much, but yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right. Who next? Jay? Go ahead, Jay.
Listen, ladies. Y'all know my peoples, man. Y'all know that I appreciate your opinion and all that. This is a phenomenal hire. Phenomenal.
In what decade, Jay?
Right now, this is one of the best hires I've seen in recent coaching history. Not just NBA, coaching across the. This is bigger than Jimbo Fisher replacing
really, nigga.
No, again, as a member of the white community, I would prefer. No, I'm gonna tell you why this is a great hire. Listen,
try to make sure you're not in the house, huh?
I'm gonna tell you why this is.
You try to switch places.
I'm gonna tell you why this is a great hire. JJ Redick is a young, proven talent.
Jay, stop it. You can't even say that with a straight face, Jay. Proven what?
Let him spin. Let him spin. Let him spin.
He's proven to have basketball knowledge. He's proven to be savvy enough, and he's proven to be a little stupid enough to take the job. It is absolutely a no-win situation for anyone to take the Lakers job.
You're right.
That's why this is a phenomenal hire.
Sure.
No one expects him to succeed at all. No one expects this to go well at all. If they win 40 games next year, this is an overwhelming success. Listen, they should treat those 40 games that they win. If they win 40 games next year, they should treat it like the championship that Doc Rivers won in Boston. Let him continue to get jobs off of overachieving at one time. Look, he can't lose. We expect him to go triple wood. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We don't expect anything great to come out of this. If they make a deep playoff run next year, next season, it was already worth the money that they gave him. Already.
That's true too.
Dude, in the words of the GOAT, the ceiling is the roof here.
The ceiling is the roof. It's crazy. Hey, talk that talk.
The ceiling is the roof because he's protected now. LeBron has decided to make sure that JJ Redick is protected. Whether it goes well or not, they're going to have loads of excuses for him. So let's wait for that, right? We're going to have excuses for JJ Redick where we didn't have them for other past coaches, especially the black ones. So, it's really interesting to me that he's going to be completely protected under like LeBron's umbrella and, they'll get to lose. They'll get to have, losing season with Bronny. They'll get to have a serial loser that also.
Hold on 1 second. Let's go.
Since when did LeBron's umbrella protect anybody?
Listen, if he fails right now, if they win 19 games next year, everybody's going to say LeBron hired him. This was trash. LeBron needs to I retire, whatever. The blame is going to fall on the king's throne.
No, it ain't.
They're going to cover it up. First of all, next year is not going to matter because Bronny will have joined the team, so that'll be his first year there. It'll be JJ Redick's first year coaching the team, so he's going to get a pass for the first season, no matter how poorly it goes. They were already a first-round knockout this past season. Magic Johnson has set up, for Rob Pelinka to have the blame for this upcoming season. So there's probably not going to be enough roster moves that they're going to be able to make, and Pelinka is going to be blamed for everything. And JJ and LeBron have a podcast. They're going to be talking about it all season long.
Speaking of that podcast, what's the
hold on?
odds?
I just seen. I can't tell you who sent it to me, but because of what I just read, I'm confident in saying that the Lakers will make the playoffs and they will not be a play-in team, and you can book it.
What's the odds of them? There's no way they can keep doing this podcast during the season. It's impossible.
No, the podcast is over. They've recorded the last show already. That shit's over.
No, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen
Or
is
LeBron can't go back.
You know how the NFL got Hard Knocks in season? They're gonna have the basketball version. That's how they're gonna keep the podcast going. They're gonna figure out how to do that.
They're gonna keep the podcast going because how else are they gonna continue with these narratives that they put out there? LeBron was
anybody a Lakers fan?
He was all these kinds of things that they put out there. He loved playing with Kyrie so much. Like, he's not going to stop. Once you get a little taste of being able to, control a narrative and put stories out there, he's going to keep going with this podcast, him and JJ, and they're going to make sure that they set up some sort of plausible deniability system of protection. They're going to be protecting each other. That's why LeBron brought him onto the team, and he's going to have built-in excuses for him before the season even starts. Trust me.
Jimmy Bus hired him. LeBron had nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't let him lie to you, Jay. Listen, they already.
Hold on. So LeBron and Clutch are fine individuals.
Don't lie like that. They already said it. They already put their statement out there. LeBron had absolutely nothing to do with the hire of the person that he's been doing a podcast with for the past.
Yeah. I believe that too. I believe that just like I believe I can have a white baby.
Exactly. And I got some oceanfront property in Utah.
I can too. I can have a white baby as well.
Listen, LeBron is so low on the seniority list of blame that the equipment manager would get blamed for a losing season before he does.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true too.
But who's doing the blaming? Because I feel like, and the reason why I said, is there any Lakers fans? Because the pressure in LA, they want to win. It's just there's a pedestal, there's a certain standard in Lakers Nation. So maybe they don't get blamed when it comes to the NBA, the organization, those people, but the fans themselves, they're going to be upset.
Yeah, they're going to be
that pressure is going to be on.
They've had just as many bad seasons as they've had good seasons in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
but look at what's just happened, though. Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Even in the last 10, they've had just as many good and bad seasons. I think that, like, if you look at this from an honest perspective, we knew this was going to happen. If you go back and look at our old episodes, we knew this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. We knew. Mm-hmm. You can bring Dan Hurley. You can bring all of these other dudes. Monty Williams can get fired. We knew who the coach was going to be, and we knew this was going to be a circus. At the end of the day, Jay, to your point, we don't expect this to succeed. So any amount of success that they have will be deemed as a win. And that's what they set it up as. I don't have nothing to do with this, Bron, Clutch Sports. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, we looking at Dan Hurley, who just won back-to-back college championships. Oh, he don't want the job. Cool. They probably weren't offering them what they said they was offering them. They set this up perfectly. This is what they do. They're going to make sure that nothing is going to fall at the feet of LeBron, no matter what. So at the end of the day, like, if you are going to look at this from an honest perspective, you're going to say, no matter what, if you win 40 games and you make the playoffs, even if you get kicked out the first round, just like y'all said, hey, JJ Redick made it in the playoffs. They didn't have to do the play-in. It's always the built-in scapegoat is who LeBron is. It's who he is. It's who he's been, and it's who he is right now. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what happens this first year. Year two is when he'll begin to blame whoever it is, and JJ Redick will be a casualty if they don't.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Think about what's already happened, though, guys. The Celtics have already more championships than the Lakers. That's what's happened in the LeBron era. That's what's happened during his tenure on the Lakers. So it's already a joke.
Look,
they won one championship. They had more before LeBron got there. LeBron did his part and put them even.
They're not even. The Celtics have 18 and
no. So before LeBron got there, the Celtics had 17.
Hey, say that for topic number, the last topic we go discuss. But
here's my question.
What up?
did Steve Nash, who made that transition from player to coach with no experience, he didn't get this type of pushback or flack? Is JJ Redick getting this because he's teaming with LeBron, or is JJ Redick getting this because he's black?
Somebody else go.
Can I say this? I'll answer. What? What is?
Wait,
this is not a comparison. This is not a comparison.
What did you say?
Yo, Jay, I was ready to respond.
This is not a comparison. I can't believe you compare Steve Nash to.
No, you missed it.
You didn't hear that in piece.
Yeah, you missed it. You gotta catch. You gotta catch Jay.
Yo,
yeah, he's slick.
I'm coming over there tomorrow.
You gotta catch Jay.
That's terrible. I can't believe you did that. But that was great. Nah, that was great.
Thank you.
That was great.
Stop trying to flirt, man. We trying to do our thing. We trying to do a show here. We don't need anybody.
Y'all just trying to keep the brother down. That's what I feel like.
Listen,
No, answer the question, Chris, so we can move.
To answer your question, Steve Nash didn't do a podcast months before with Kevin Durant before he got the job.
Nobody was doing podcasts.
Thank you.
Wasn't Steve Nash also a back-to-back MVP? Didn't he also at least make a title run?
Asterisk.
JJ Redick was back-to-back on the Wooden Award list. He was on the Wooden Watch list back-to-back.
Isn't even a successful role player.
Mm.
So,
hold on. First of all, what we're not going to do is disrespect JJ Redick. He locked Kobe down in the finals.
Stop it. First of all, hey Jay,
What?
just to add on to that though, Steve Nash also was on the staff for the Golden State Warriors. And that's how he developed a relationship with Kevin Durant.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Actually
JJ
doing work.
Redick just coached a YMCA team to a state championship.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I learned this yesterday. You know what, Jay? You're right. I learned this yesterday.
He was. World Breaker's in the comments already. He's capable for JJ. Listen, this man had.
Man, listen, y'all love to kick a black man when he down.
I know you.
Stop this. You got to stop. Put the cup down, Jay.
All right, so look, let's move to the second part of this, right?
Yes, sir.
So we talked about probably a couple of weeks ago, and I can't remember if it was the panel show or if it was me doing it my solo, but I was talking about how JJ Redick had, and I think Britne kind of alluded to this earlier, how he's disrespected so many legends, including Larry Bird, and it pissed a whole bunch of people off, but he disrespected some Laker legends as well. Jerry West being one of them. Jerry West didn't like him. Jerry West said some things about him on the podcast that let me know he didn't like him. Yeah. And now we're finding out that Kobe didn't like him either. Here's Carmelo Anthony talking about that.
JJ Redick and Cole and Team USA. We were preparing to go like we was locked in. And we were preparing to go play against the Ginobilis and the Rudy Fernandezes around the world. You know what I mean? Like just JJ Redick type of style players. And I remember Cole couldn't stand JJ Redick. So he coming to practice. I hope somebody vouch for me on this story. I swear. And everybody who's on that, they know. You know, people know. Yeah. They might have their own, but people know.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is Cole took it personal against JJ Redick in practice because he got tired of Coach K kept talking about JJ Redick. Right? Cole took it very, very personal to the point where he was running through screens in practice. He was denying JJ the ball. He was fouling the shit out JJ. I'm like, damn, why are you treating a young boy like that? Fuck that motherfucker. I'm like, what's the problem?
That's exactly how he was.
What's the problem? Coach K keep talking about this motherfucker like he come up here to do something. Fuck this motherfucker. I'm gonna show you today. This motherfucker let JJ Redick score in practice. Yo, that's crazy. He was chasing the shit out of JJ Redick. Yeah. I'm like, yo, look at this motherfucker. Like I'm always the light of the room. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, look at this nigga, man. This nigga's bugged out. Why are you chasing JJ like that? He running him down out here. No, he was running him down. I'm like, damn. But I learned, I'm like, that's how that's how you gotta do these young niggas. Like, you gotta show them shit is real. But also we were actually locked in. You know what I mean? But the fact that his competitiveness kicked in based off of what somebody else was saying, your coach was saying, it's like JJ's the hardest, Coach K was JJ's the hardest working player, you know what I mean? 4 years.
Wow.
No, I'm saying? Like all the Duke stories, you know, man, their relationship and
You think he did that on purpose?
Coach K? For sure. That's what he do.
Yeah.
Gas man. Battery in your back. Yeah. The best to do it.
Coach K,
the best to do it. Coach K's the best to do it.
Oh, he the hardest one.
Make you run through the wall.
All right, so the main thing I took from that is because I always wondered why when JJ discussed things, he always would like kind of leave Kobe out of the conversation. And I remember he had Iguodala on his podcast, and Iguodala was talking, and JJ was talking about Jordan and LeBron and stuff like that. And Iguodala was like, "Don't forget Kobe." He said Kobe was better than everybody except Jordan.
Right.
And he had to explain that to JJ Redick. And JJ Redick, you know, he's a good podcaster where he'll let your opinion come out. He's not going to give you pushback on it, but you can tell JJ Redick was like, I don't see Kobe like that, right? And I always wondered why, because I seen Kobe bust his ass after Orlando put Cleveland out, led by LeBron, and then gets to the finals against Lakers and couldn't get more than one game. I don't even think they got a game, really. They probably got swept. And Kobe was killing them.
They won a game.
They won one game. Kobe was trashing it. And I'm like, man, he's saying Kobe head up. Why he don't have high regard for Kobe, but he do for LeBron? Now it makes sense, man.
Coby was killing Turkaloo when JJ would switch on him. Yep, man, y'all got revisionist history.
Man, it was everybody. It was Michael Petrie. It was Courtney Lee. It was JJ. It was Turkaloo. It was Rashard Lewis. Whoever. He was an equal opportunity
Shaq,
ass buster.
McGrady, anybody who ever had a Magic jersey. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Vince Carter even. Like, man, listen, man, stop, Jay. Jay, I'm gonna tell you to stop because you know that he was busting everybody ass over there.
I was about to say something disrespectful. but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
No. Oh, we gonna save it for the Patreon? We're gonna save it for the Patreon.
I'm gonna divorce my cousin if he keep talking like this. I just did a show on this yesterday, debunking all of that.
Hey, Kason, you've been our loyal, one of our loyal fans ever since Mel. Y'all rekindled y'all cousin flame. I'm gonna be mad at you if you saying what I think you saying, because Kobe has been in this debate ever since he was the second coming of the guy who I think is at the top of this debate. But that's not what we're talking about right now. JJ Redick, I think that I don't know what people think he is as far as player wise. Duke, we'll give him that, right? How many championships he won at Duke, Jay?
Zero.
Got it. Okay, how many championships did he win in the league?
Zero.
The same number.
The same number. We're talking about the same number, and we are talking about a guy. How many coaching staffs has he been on in this league?
Zero.
Really? How are we talking?
But y'all forgot. That he won. He won 6 seasons on 2K as coach of the year.
That ain't what it is. You gotta count how many parts he have in his hair and how many cans of mousse he uses before he get on camera. That's what it is. He looks the part. He looks like a coach, and he talks like a coach. And they're just kicking the tires, like, man, you got to be the next one because you look like the next one. And he ain't got to go through the ringer. Meanwhile, we got Sam Cassell on the Boston Celtics coaching staff. They just won a ring. They done been to the finals twice. They done been to Eastern Conference Finals 3-4 times.
How many has he won as a player?
2 with the Rockets, 1 with the Boston Celtics, 3.
3 rings.
I think it's also about.
Do you want to wake up in the morning and look at Sam Cassell?
Yes.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Whoa.
If it's talking about basketball, yes.
If we talk about basketball, yes. But other than that, absolutely not.
And they've had plenty of
Independence
coaches for the Lakers. I don't think it's about that. I just think that JJ is a part of Clutch. Unofficially, officially, him and LeBron have a podcast together. They're clearly, this is all okay. Well, this guy is on my team. I'm going to put him in position. That's just what it's about. They're making JJ Redick has never been against LeBron. This has probably been the plan for some time. I don't think they just even decided this year. I think that they have been talking. JJ has been pushing that LeBron is the GOAT for years. And I think he's always been in a part of the La Media. even last year when he was on First Take, I remember he was chatting with Stephen A. and he was saying that, oh, this year is just about LeBron winning the scoring title. He doesn't even have a coaching mindset. He has the mindset of a loser. He has a losing mindset, and he's going to bring that to the Lakers because he doesn't even have an intention of winning a championship or thinking that the team should be in that mindset. The mindset should be, we're going to mentor Bronny. This is the NBA. This is for professionals. Yes, you can have a mentor. Your dad can be your mentor, but you need to be ready, and you need to have a coach that's ready for the Lakers, for, a storied franchise that should be about winning championships at all times. Kareem, his very last breath on the Lakers, they were still trying to win titles because you continue to put players on the team that are going to help you win titles, not somebody's child.
Kobe wasn't.
Sharif O'Neal was on the team. Scottie Pippen Jr. was on the team. They've drafted other kids from, that are sons of NBA players, but it's just between the JJ hire, the Bronny thing, it's all going to go so far and it's going to look really bad. It's going to be a big circus next season, but we're going to be talking about the Lakers.
World Breaker, you know what, World Breaker, we'll open the phone lines up, man. You can call in and explain it.
Please.
You can call in and explain it because I want to hear why we should be giving this man a chance. Why?
Wouldn't you want a chance?
No, if somebody offered me an NBA job right now, I would not be delusional enough to think that. No, I wouldn't.
Man, I took a job as a fighter pilot.
Would I take the money and embarrass myself? Probably. If it was just about the money, but realistically, I would be like, yeah, ain't no way I deserve this job, man.
Well, you'd probably do a better job than JJ Redick.
No, I wouldn't say that. I don't know nothing about the NBA. At least he played in the NBA. You know what I mean?
You're gonna want people on your team though that can do the job, not just your friend. You're gonna.
So
want
we're talking about expert.
Facts. Facts.
You're going to want people on your team that's going to help you. Who knows who's going to be on a JJ Redick staff? It's probably going to be the workers, the guys that are just going to be there to make him look good because he's not even a real coach right now.
Well, I mean, of course, that's what he's doing. He's going to grab a bunch of experienced guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got a caller, man. Caller from Florida. What's up?
What's good with y'all? How y'all doing?
Man, we good, man. What's your thoughts?
Man, I'm going to say a couple of things, man. I'm going to try to keep it as PG as possible, all right?
Okay.
First of all, fuck JJ Redick.
Jeez. You failed instantly.
Is this
hold on. Are you a Laker fan?
Yeah, I'm born and raised LA.
Okay. So, well, you got the right to say that. And now I want to hear it. Go ahead.
Okay, so look, check this out, right? So my thing is this. We've seen this movie before. LeBron handpicks coaches, handpicks players, throws them under the bus. We've seen this already. And that's why a lot of true Laker fans, diehard Laker fans, they're just tired of this shit. Because this is not respectable.
I hear the LA voice.
Yeah.
This is not respectable. And to be real with you, let's be real with this. The league ain't respectable, really. I don't know what Adam Silver's doing, but if this was David Stern, ain't no player can have their own sports agency, right? Like, just imagine back then Jordan or Kobe had their own sports agency. So we gotta be real with the league too. It's like, yo, what is y'all doing? I don't know what I'm watching anymore. I feel like I'm watching a reality show.
Pretty much.
That's what you're watching.
Like, this ain't even. It's not competitive anymore. It's not sports. I mean, like, what do y'all think? You think JJ Redick gonna win a championship?
So as the guy
that's tongue in cheek too, by the way.
As the guy that is thinking this is a great hire, I think by the time he leaves LA, he'll have the same amount of championships that he already currently has.
And when you think he gonna leave LA, Jay?
After next season.
As soon as LeBron leaves.
3.
As soon as LeBron leave, he came here to coach LeBron, not the Lakers.
Yeah, he came here so LeBron can be a player coach without actually being the coach.
I just want to say this too, y'all. Look, with the reason why LeBron wanted JJ Redick because they're the same person. Both narcissistic people, right? Narcissistic people get along with other narcissists. This is how it works. And with Jeannie Buss and with Rob and all y'all, man, y'all are snakes. You already knew Kobe didn't fuck with JJ. Y'all gonna hire him and Jared West to fuck with him.
Yeah, that's
so what
crazy.
are we doing? Where's the loyalty at? You know what I'm
saying?
And it don't sound like Laker fans mess with LeBron or JJ.
Neither one of them around to complain though.
Jay,
look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. With LeBron, when I found out LeBron was gonna get signed to Lakers, I was pissed. Yeah, I was like, yo. I was like, we don't need him because it's like, why would you need him? It's kind of like I've heard this narrative before, right? I've heard that from LeBron fanboys and the media and shit, right? They said, well, LeBron saved y'all franchise. Like, even if we didn't have him, we still got 16 of them things. So that one little bubble ring ain't shit.
Nobody count that really.
I mean, who?
I'm gonna tell you how I know the Lakers don't even count it because they fired Frank Vogel.
Yeah, the nigga who won it for him.
Sometimes they fired Vogel because he looked like that.
Yeah, you didn't even have a parade for it. I mean, I know, granted, it was pandemic and shit, but this is I'm just waiting for the day when LeBron leaves the Lakers, and then I just root for my team. I want to root for my team.
Yeah,
like the good and the bad. Like this ain't it, y'all. I'll just keep it real with y'all.
Man, I appreciate the call.
Appreciate the call. Sometimes pop out and show niggas.
LeBron is to the Lakers what Jerry Jones is to the Cowboys.
Dang, it's that bad.
The owner?
Nah, a cancer.
All right, we'll take one or two more phone calls before we move on to the next one. Caller from Missouri, go ahead.
Hey, this off, y'all. I can't even keep a straight face. Hey, look her, man.
Wait, who did you say you were? Shannon Sharp.
Y'all kind of harsh. Y'all kind of harsh on LeBron. But look her, man. We talked about this last week. Now they done did it. They done finally brought him in. You got Nick Wright and all those other clowns out there trying to argue that it ain't had nothing to do with LeBron.
Oh man, I should have used Nick Wright soundbite, man. That joint was so ridiculous.
I didn't hear.
This is crazy, man. But hey, I just wanted to chime in and say that it is nuts, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
All right, man. Appreciate
it. hey, you know what? Nick Wright only gets one thing right. One thing right.
Hold on, Brittany, real quick. I want to apologize. Chris? That was Doc Rivers.
I was about to say now that was Doc. That was definitely Doc.
That was him. That was there's a difference.
Now, he said, "Dude got that black and mild voice."
Here I am thinking Zoe sent the link to Eric, and he ain't never sent the link to Eric.
Yeah, he right here.
I sent the link to Eric before the show went live.
Oh, he already in there?
Man, send a link through Facebook.
Oh my God.
Damn. What is this shit?
Old niggas, man.
Hey, you could just copy the link that you have and
already. What are we talking about?
I don't know how to do all that shit.
That man went right back. That man went all the way home to Yale still.
Hey, send me the link through Facebook, man.
You on there? What do you mean?
No,
he want to do it on his computer.
My phone. This ain't my camera.
Oh, okay. You doing it through your phone? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Do you have a MacBook?
No.
Why are we?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I had an idea, but he don't got it, so never mind.
Nigga, I ain't got all that shit. Regular.
Come up with idea. Just send it through Facebook. Shoot.
I don't know how to send it. That's why I've been telling y'all to send it. I don't know how to send it.
Yourself.
Man, y'all niggas old, man, and y'all got me saying the N-word on here, and I'm a.
You a what? You a what?
You a nigga.
You look like a TDJ.
I can't use slurs, man. My profession don't allow it.
Nigga.
Y'all stop, man. Stop playing, man. Don't do that, man.
As a member of the European community, come on, man.
No relation.
We got our boy, our favorite storyteller on the line, man. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, man. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Hey, man, y'all are tripping, man.
Man, this is the best thing that happened to the NBA. JJ Redick coaching the Lakers.
You
Look,
right.
man, we started already, man. They already leaking stories about him and the black girl and the A word and $25,000 contract. It started already. This is about to be, man. Look, this story's so good. Jerry West, he said, I can't even take it, man. Let me just go ahead and check up out of here. Yeah. I don't even want to live to see this day. I'm just about to check on out of here.
don't check out, brother. No, don't do that.
No, that's what Jerry West did. That's what Jerry West did. He said, I don't even want to see it. Look, it's funny with that Carmelo story because if Kobe didn't like him, Rob Pelinka is Kobe's old agent. So how could he turn around and hire somebody that Jerry West nor Kobe like? Man, this is about to be a soap opera, man. Y'all buckle on up. Man. Ain't no telling what kind of allegations gonna get through Adam for the season. And y'all just enjoy it, man. This is a soap opera.
Yeah, hey. So Greg, I guess we go make that Lakers podcast after all, right?
I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, this is man. This is about to be. I'm telling you, this is probably about to be the most interesting season.
Oh man, year. I'm all in.
Year.
I'm all in.
I'm all with it, man. I was so happy. I was like, yes. Even me and my daddy was talking about this. He said, man, what's your thoughts on this JJ Redick? I said, I can't wait to see it. He said, me neither. So it's like, you don't even got to be a fan of sports. You just got to be a fan of the entertainment aspect of sports, and we gonna get it.
You know what? That's a good point. That's a daggone good point. Let's just buckle up and enjoy the ride, man. Good point,
enjoy the ride.
All right, bro. All right, we go.
Enjoy the ride all the way to the championship game.
What?
The in-season tournament?
No, enjoy all the way to the championship when LeBron get another ring. Y'all gonna stop hating on LeBron.
The only ring LeBron gonna get is the Savannah upgrade, that wedding ring. That's probably
man, ain't nothing about you got a championship, Chris. Nothing about you got a championship, dog.
I mean, I got some.
I got
some jewelry on. You know what I'm talking about? I got some.
Give Tamu they stuff back.
Hey, these replicas mean more than that Mickey Mouse bubble ring y'all got.
Mickey Mouse bubble ring. It's a ring, man.
Man, that's a paper holder. It's a paperweight.
You one of them. You be like, you ain't got the new Benz. You got
I ain't never even seen LeBron wear that bullshit out. He still wear his other rings before that one. LeBron know that's.
Hey, Eric, I did a show dedicated or inspired by you yesterday, man. You gotta check it out, man. Remember when you told me nobody said Kobe was in the GOAT conversation before he passed?
Here we go.
I gave you all the proof on the show yesterday, man. I sent it to you. Don't worry about it.
Hey, man,
I'll send it to you.
I like Kobe too, man. I got a pair of his shoes. I got the jersey. I got everything, man.
Do you got any of LeBron's?
Yeah, you know I got LeBron. I got the Cleveland jersey. I got the
no, the shoes.
I got all of them. No, I ain't got no LeBron.
Exactly.
This goes back to my point some weeks ago. I was like, niggas ain't over here getting LeBron shoes, man.
All I do is wear LeBron shoes.
Nobody even wants to play like LeBron, except Giannis.
Nobody wants to play like LeBron. Excuse me, who are you? I'm sorry. We haven't met yet.
Hi, Eric. Nobody. Hi, I'm good. But LeBron, are you trying to say he's the GOAT? Is that your stance?
Wow. You know what? I like when people talk real eloquently, like, is that your stance? I like that.
I'm wondering.
Ain't nobody ever saying, I want to be like LeBron.
Nobody.
It don't even ring, bro. It don't even ring.
Think about who's playing like him.
Hey, listen.
What's the question?
When did all this hate come from LeBron? Because I know a lot of y'all young, so y'all wasn't even there when all the fanatics when LeBron came into the league.
I'm actually not young.
How are you? I'm sorry.
Old enough. I'm old enough to know. I'm old enough to have watched.
You remember when he came in the league? You remember when he came in the league from high school?
LeBron. I watched LeBron. Yeah, I watched Michael Jordan. I watched Kobe Bryant, and they're both better. I also watched Tim Duncan, who's also better.
You might.
Kevin Garnett is better.
My bad. You might be that.
Damn.
Kevin Garnett.
And then Buckshot.
Kevin Garnett is better.
Wow. So
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to disagree.
was just throwing out random names. She was like Kevin Garnett.
Listen, I'm not
Larry
only
Bird
am I
is
disagreeing
better.
with not only am I disagreeing with the big ticket, I also have to respectfully disagree with the big fundamental.
Tim? Oh, Jay.
Okay.
Wildin'.
Said Tim Howard.
Fundamental plays
like
less
starting
minutes
bullshit
and
today.
performing.
Now hold on. Now listen. To know who I am and for me to say that, it has to be true.
And Britne,
I know you're a San Antonio fan, right, Jay? Or you're just an
absolutely.
Admiral fan?
That's why I said
no. I'm a San Antonio fan. Admiral is better than Tim Duncan in my opinion, but
Admiral is
not
also better than LeBron.
Man, y'all are just.
I'll listen to that, but
can actually play.
What did LeBron do to y'all?
LeBron just doesn't play organized basketball.
Admiral is my GOAT.
Have you ever played basketball?
Yeah, I did.
Have you ever seen anybody play the game as well as he did, elite like that, fresh out of high school?
Yeah.
Who?
The big ticket.
Don't say Kobe. Don't say Kobe.
No,
I can say Kobe. I think he's excellent, but he wasn't given the opportunity to play the way that LeBron was. He wasn't given the kind of minutes that LeBron was.
Ticket.
But the big ticket played better than LeBron, in my opinion. Straight out of high school.
Everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Listen, I cannot believe that this man Jay just said he was opposed. Like, y'all don't understand. Britne, the reason why I said it as hard as I said it is because this man right here, who lives.
Tim, my guy, yo. Tim is my guy. I go to war for Tim.
He does, and the fact that he said that he would put LeBron over him, Jay, I'm gonna need you to explain, my brother.
Hey, I sure appreciate it. Boy, a lot of hate on LeBron.
Listen.
It's not hate.
Is LeBron the best player I've ever seen in my life? No, he's not. However,
he's the best player I've ever seen with my own two eyes in my life.
However,
it's a sad life.
But you watch Kobe.
That's a very sad life. If that's the best,
he's better than Timmy. He's better than the Admiral. He's better than George Gervin. He's better than everybody who ever suited up in San Antonio.
Can I ask you something,
so just driving down the court, bum rushing the lane is the best basketball you've ever seen in your life, Eric?
Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this right here.
Okay.
Let's do this. Jay, I finally learned how to make a pyramid. Remember the pyramid? Remember that first pyramid I did 3 years ago, Jay?
Hey,
yes.
Y'all ain't OG man down fans. Y'all.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Hey, look, I called you out about it too, did I?
Yeah, you did. Really did.
You got to bump him up close to. You got to put him on the same level as Jordan. You got to put him like Jordan.
Oh my God! Stop
it.
Further. I don't have any deck stackers. LeBron is lucky. He's
hell no.
He's the only deck stacker that's in the top 10.
Hey, you hold on. You got the Admiral on Pier 7? That is ludicrous.
He got the Admiral on Pier 7.
Hey, Jay is hot.
Oh, Scottie Pippen.
Look, just because he was in the Navy don't mean he's an aircraft carrier. I got him on Tier 7, not Pier 7. This ain't an aircraft carrier. Pier 7.
Jay is hot.
Pier 7.
On Pier 7, for real.
He said he had to enter Norfolk.
I got Admiral on Pier 7 in Norfolk.
That man's one.
Taking the Titanic. Anchors away, baby.
I was so mad.
You want to go back? I love and I want to go back. Jay want to go back to the Navy, man.
And that man want to go to Q80 so bad. That man.
They're letting back in right now. They're letting back in right now. They haven't.
Yeah, they sure will. They hurting, boy.
Oh, they hurting.
Oh, hey, listen. Hey, hold on. Now, Melvin and Zoe, y'all see me in the Navy. They would not let me back in.
they talking about a 20% raise for active duty.
Yeah, they talking about a 20. They trying to do everything.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Hey, Zoe, they say they'll make you a new, give you all your bonus money.
And they playing matchmaking and giving you a wife with your sea bag.
Yeah.
Nah, listen. No lie. On that, pull that pyramid up again.
All right.
No lie.
You like this list? Be honest. You like it, don't
No.
you?
You really have to put Bron on 2 or 3, and then
over who? Over who on 2 or 3?
Hey, you choose. You choose
over Luau Cinder or Kobe Bean.
Nah, if you put him on 3, you can take a member of my community and move him down 1.
Not Larry Legend.
Don't fall for his bullshit, man.
Jay, I'm not doing this with you today. I will bitch tomorrow because you ain't coming. I'm coming over there, but that's listen.
I know, but for real, and David Robinson got to be higher than tier 7. Like,
I mean, we'll reorder it. Tell me who you would move.
First,
right, let's start here. Is there anybody on the first 7 tiers that shouldn't be there, and is there anybody that's not there that should be?
LeBron. Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Let me make
Dwight Howard should be on
the
the same guys.
There's a few people who should not be there at all.
Dwight Howard shouldn't be on this page.
Dwight Howard should not.
I don't know about that, Jay. Okay, that's a conversation. All right.
Anyone here that has no title does not belong.
Scottie Pippen shouldn't be on this page.
Okay.
Ooh.
Scottie Pippen is the only number 2 on this page, right? So that's a good point, Jay. That's a good point. He's the only number 2.
I take and you know what?
But hold on, Jay. But listen, Wade, Durant, Curry, LeBron, all at some point chose to be a number 2 by teaming up with people better than them
when they were previously.
Hey, come on!
Wait.
I'm okay with that.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. No, I just seen this.
You said
y'all got Shaq on tier 5.
You said Kevin Durant
tier 5
number 2.
I keep saying peer.
That means he's number 11, Jay.
You said
where you think Shaq should be at? Number what?
Hold on.
So first of all, before you put anybody with a receiving headline on there, you got to put Shaq.
Okay, but you got to tell me where Shaq should belong, though.
Exactly.
Put Shaq, the first person on tier 3, Shaquille O'Neal.
Over Wilt Stilt.
You can move Wilt down, you can move Bird down, you can move down 2. You can move all 3 of them down. you can move the whole tier down.
Are we moving?
So all right. So let's do this one by one, right?
Hey.
I want to go.
Only
Jay
one you got
first.
right is GOAT.
Okay, I want to go Jay first, Britne second, Chris third. We'll start there, right?
Okay.
All right, Jay. Your problem with the list on tier 1 is what? You're fine with tier 1.
Tier 1 is perfect.
All right, tier 2.
Best of all time.
Do you have an issue with tier 2?
Yeah, I'll put Bryant and Kobe on tier 2.
Who's 2 and who's 3? Who's the first on that tier? Who's number?
You know what? I wouldn't disagree with that.
It doesn't matter. You flip it. Put Kobe first. Put Kobe first.
All right, Kobe 2, LeBron 3, and then who's number 4? Shaq. You saying Shaq is 4?
Shaq is 4
on tier 3. So that means he's number 1 on tier 3, right?
That's right.
Right.
Okay.
And then where does Wilt, Bird, and Magic? Who comes off that tier?
Hold on. All 3 of them come out of there because Lou go next.
Oh, so Kareem is gonna be the first on tier 3, then Shaq.
The Kareem is second after Shaq.
Okay, so Shaq.
Okay.
In Wilt spot, Kareem in Bird spot. Who's in Magic spot?
In Magic spot.
Now keep in mind you just took off. Keep in mind who you just took off, Jay.
Yeah, in Magic spot, yo, you I hate to say it. You got to put KD right there.
Oh,
who?
No.
Okay, Jay doing the most. All right, Britne. Let's start.
Hold on. And then I'm about to tell you what's next. Then what's next? You put the whole tier 3 at tier 4, right there at tier 4, and then at the last one at tier 4. The last one at tier 4 is Tim Duncan. And then tier 5, you start with Dream and then go immediately David Robinson. Immediately David Robinson. And then what you do after that don't matter.
Okay. Britne, you ready?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jay. Look, I was trying to work one, but he drive such a hard bargain. I'm like, man, just look, man, just take the dope. You know, man, you trying to talk me down for a dub? Just man, here, just go smoke it, man. If you wanted that bad, just go smoke it for free.
Nah, man, I'm being for real, yo.
Man, Admiral and KD that high. That's all right. Britne, you ready?
Nah, Chris,
I want your first 3 tiers.
Love KD.
Oh, just first 3.
Yeah, first 3.
Do I have a problem with the first 3? All right, go ahead. Let me see. Of course, MJ's fine. I like tier 2. I don't have a problem with tier 2. Kareem's unstoppable. Kobe. I don't have a problem. I'm not putting LeBron in tier 2 against those 2 guys. No. Tier 3. We talking a little bit. Let's see.
LeBron to get Kareem old ass buckets today.
And Kareem to get LeBron bald head ass buckets too.
Kareem gonna call anybody bald head.
That's true too.
Right.
I don't know. This might be crazy, but I might be with
Britne.
Jay with Shaq. I feel like you gotta move Shaq up.
Hey, y'all be disrespecting the big Aristotle. The big Diesel.
Over who? Britne.
Okay, everybody, nobody was more dominant than Shaq.
I just can't put nobody that was in Superhead's book on tier 3, man. I just can't do it.
No,
man.
you got to speak to basketball. Hell nah.
Hold up, I don't know nothing about that life.
I
don't know nothing about that life.
Against Britne.
You got to stick to basketball now, man. I ain't gonna let you do that.
Wait.
Discrimination.
Look, Prime Shaq was a player, so I don't. I just don't know if I could have Larry Legend that high. I think that's my thing. Larry Legend gotta come. No, Larry Bird was nasty.
No, but he's not better than LeBron in no way, shape, form, fashion.
No way, shape, or form. No way, shape, or form was he better than LeBron.
How many?
He's a better shooter.
How many rings?
Larry
Bird got 3 rings.
3, I think.
Yeah, something like.
Larry Bird got 3 rings.
Yeah,
I just made it up on the top of my head. I have no clue.
Yeah, I think he got 3.
I do not agree with Mel as to reasoning as to why we can't.
How is he slightly better? How would that tell me how he's slightly better?
Who you talking about?
Shay J, we didn't do pyramid. We not paying homage to none of your Delta sororities or none of that. Pyramid is just an easy way to put it out there, man. I'm not.
Hey, you a cute?
No. What's the sign for this? What they say?
That's the Deltas right there.
Yeah, but what they scream? What they say? Suwu? I don't know.
No,
it ain't Suwu.
It ain't Suwu.
Put the pyramid back up, yo.
I don't know what the hell it is. I know what I said.
I know what
like doing red.
I know what state property said it was.
I know
when they see it.
Hold up, Mel. Yeah. I know one problem I got with the pyramid. You got Dr. J in the Nets jersey. He need to be in the Sixers jersey. This is the NBA, not ABA. Fix that.
That's fair.
Hold on, I didn't even see Dr. J on there.
Yeah, he on there.
He on tier 6.
Dr. J is top 10. He's in the wrong tier.
See, I thought that was Moses Malone.
Mo up there.
Mo was there.
There have been 3 Sixers on tier 6.
You put all the Sixers on tier 6.
Sixers. They Sixers.
He got the answer on tier 6.
When the last time the Sixers won a championship?
They ain't been to the Eastern Conference.
It might have been in 1666.
Yeah,
you ain't lying.
Shut up, Jay.
Hey, man, I showed a lot of love to Steph and LeBron on this tier, man. They could have been lower.
What's
you crazy?
All right, here we go. This
I don't know why.
Here we go. So MJ is where he's supposed to be.
Hey, watch Chris come with some coonery.
Right. Watch this.
MJ is where he's supposed to be.
Slap and get started in just a second.
Oh, I see.
I'm cool. I'm cool with Kareem and Kobe, but if we going like in direct order, I would switch them. It'd be Kobe then Kareem, but I'm fine with them on tier 2.
Okay.
Right? This is where y'all might look at me crazy.
I'm about to.
I'm dropping Wilt.
What?
I'm dropping Wilt down.
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay.
For in favor of, because it's 3 on tier 3.
Yes. I'm dropping Wilt and I'm gonna drop Larry.
Okay, so you dropping 2. Who are you replacing them with, Chris?
I'm putting I'm putting LeBron at 3 on tier 3.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm putting KD at tier 3.
I knew you was going to do that.
KD is not going that high for me.
I knew
Not over Magic. KD can't go over Magic or Bird.
You got to have Magic.
He's a better scorer than Bird.
I think I can put KD
4.
KD probably can move past Isaiah. He might can move past Shaq. He might can move past LeBron. KD could be in the top 10.
Oh, listen. Let me
I
say
would
this.
have it. LeBron, KD, Magic, and then Shaq starting off tier 4.
Listen,
I will put Wilt behind Hakeem.
Listen, KD's going to be tier 4 because at the end of the day, KD is still playing. He is going to be top 5 in so many different categories, and people don't even realize it. I'm fine with putting him at tier
outside
4.
the ring.
Yeah, outside the ring. I'm talking about just you're right, Britne. Outside the ring, he's going to be in so many top 3 categories, which is why I put him in tier 4. I can't.
How could we say that though? He has 2 rings in it. He's not even in sight of winning another title.
He's not inside winning. If we just basing it off titles, then Wilt should be in tier 1.
Well,
You
mean Russell?
You mean Bill?
You mean Bill? Because Wilt only got 1.
I mean,
it's not just about titles. So and people I think belong in the top 10 for different reasons, right? So Bill Russell belongs in the top 10 because of his dominance in winning. We can't just dismiss the fact that he has 11 rings and he was the most winningest player that we've ever seen.
You're right, but where are we going to bring in?
Come on, man. Come on. Do y'all really know about Boston during when he was winning them 11 rings?
Yes, they don't. They can't.
I think it's harder to play against the same teams when every team is good than to play against the best team in the league only twice a year. That's the setup that happens now. So we can talk about, they had this, they didn't have this.
All-star team for 11 seasons. What are you talking about? They had they were playing in like the 50s and shit. What are you talking about?
Can anybody tell Eric that he doesn't have to yell? I'm ready.
I have to yell, Eric.
Taco, where you at, Taco?
But what's the difference between the teams that LeBron has had? He's played with how many All-Stars has LeBron played with? So you're screaming this argument. I just want you to know you're screaming at me about the All-Star Celtics team, but LeBron has had multiple All-Stars on his team. He actually went to team up with Dwayne Wade, who was in his own draft class. Him and Dwayne Wade were in the same draft class. They have no business playing on the same team. Because you don't have a ring, you have to go and team up with somebody who already won.
Come over there.
It doesn't matter who asked who. Does that make a difference?
Wade
he's a grown man.
Asked him to go over there.
Wade asked him to come over there.
Actually, what y'all don't know is all 3 of them were supposed to go to the Knicks.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
To go team up with Melo.
And but Dominic, you're a Knicks fan, though, right?
I'm just a fan of the game.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, I grew up as a Knicks fan.
But y'all love not claiming y'all weak ass teams.
I love New York teams. New York teams go New York. They did very well this season. I mean, better than the Lakers, right? The Lakers were knocked out in the first round. So what are we saying about the Knicks right now?
He did the championship already.
She did that on.
Check the banners when you come to LA.
That's okay. We can check the banners, but LeBron is not responsible for those banners. He has no team. He actually has no identity. So what are we really talking about? What is his identity even tied to? Because it's not tied to a team. It's tied to the gimmick and the marketing tool of saying I'm the GOAT. That's the only.
Now, once you close your eyes, if you think about LeBron, pause and close your eyes.
When I close my eyes,
still up in your head in a Cleveland jersey.
I think about him bum rushing the lane. That's what I think about. And I think about how Giannis copies that style. And I think about also Luka Doncic.
But he gonna be in a Cleveland jersey, dropping 22 straight points on the Wizards.
Which time? The first time when he bailed on them, or the second time?
I think what she's saying is that she tired of seeing him hit the A gap like Emmitt Smith to get dunks. That's what he's doing.
Come on, man. LeBron,
if you can't stop him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all hate greatness, man.
Hey, hold on.
I'm not hating. It's just
I'm about to start calling you DC
when I was
Dominique.
in high school. It's just the same. I'll be DC Dominique. I'll take it. I miss DC. Where's he at tonight?
Hey, listen.
Man, y'all don't stop glazing it. Hey, we're not about to glaze no DC Slim on this panel, man.
Exactly. And if you watch the Patreon, you'll know why. Subscribe to the Patreon. Hey, anyway,
We're not welcoming the terrorists back. I thought we were.
Nah, we don't negotiate with terrorists, man.
Hey, listen.
Y'all terrorizing LeBron right now. You a terrorist.
Quick on the super chat. Appreciate the
super chat. Is that LeBron behind you, Dominique?
Look,
That's LeBron behind you doing the dunk.
It's the only thing I could find short notice.
For
my background. So Mel designed this one. So like all my New York stuff, Mel designed that one, and then the LeBron poster. I just picked that up from the store. It was the only thing I could find. Michael Jordan's not in stores.
I ain't in what he did to you personally. I ain't in that. That ain't my lane.
It's not personal. What have I said about LeBron that was personal?
Before you say what you said about LeBron is personal, let me read this super chat from Mel's cousin.
Go ahead, read the super chat.
Probably disowning him right now because Kason Quick said some crazy stuff earlier. Now, I can't put Wilt that high because he was 7 foot playing with dudes who were 5'11". And y'all saying teaming up is a problem, but y'all never talk about
KD. That is incorrect.
Yeah, we do
teaming up all the time.
I said,
look, not really in the conversation though. That's why we don't.
Earlier that I don't have deck stackers. I said the first deck stacker that I have in my list is LeBron. The second deck stacker is Shaq and Kate. Well, I say KD. I ain't gonna say Shaq. He just Tim Hop.
Shaq was the deck. Y'all be
okay. All right, you're right. That's why I took it back. KD is the second deck stacker. Curry is the third deck stacker. The deck stackers are on
tier Shaq is crazy.
Hey, Jay,
it's crazy.
Jay, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
In Miami, was Shaq the deck?
Yes.
Wait, come on, man. So we just gonna discredit anything D Wade did?
Nah, D Wade picked up the slack when Shaq ran out of gas.
Which was in training camp.
That's a crazy
take. No. So Shaq ran out of gas right about
training camp.
Right about January. And D Wade took
he did run out of gas in training camp.
Shaq was the deck in LA. In Miami, he was the deck. And let me tell you, Shaq was a spade that you could play every once in a while. That's what Shaq was. At that team, he was a spade.
Do I have to keep mentioning he was in Superhead's book, page 197? He was in the book, man.
Go read you know the exact page, Mel.
It was diabolical, man. Damian Lillard said in the diss track, he said gift bags get purchased every time he get horny. Shaq is known for just caking and caking. And
what is that
Listen, bro? It ain't tricking if you Shaq.
Because he got it, huh?
No, it's tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you Shaq. Listen, man, this man is single-handedly responsible for entertaining us on the court with phenomenal platinum-selling rap albums. He brought us Papa John's pizza. Listen, man, Shaq is.
Rap album
is a national treasure, though.
Hey, Shaq went and bought Papa John's when black people weren't messing with it no more. Hey, when Papa John's had called us the N-word, Shaq went and bought it and brought us back to it. He did what Jay-Z did with the NFL.
Hey,
hold on, bro.
Better ingredients, better niggas, Papa John's.
Hey, man, look. Your whole argument was there when you said the hip hop album.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, do you want me to shoot it? No.
No.
You want me to pass it? No.
No.
You want me to slam?
Yeah. Get out the way.
Jay, I'm with you. He was a movie star too.
That's right, man.
Take a look at what he actually did when he came. Blue Chips, the movie. Then we saw him just breaking the backboards every damn game. It was crazy. Like they came up with multiple rules for Shaq. Okay. So
where y'all put?
So you got to get these two super chats.
Did she say Blue Chips?
Yes.
He had 0 speaking parts in Blue Chips. How many
The whole movie was about him though. Shaq couldn't read at that time.
Hey,
oh man,
he had 0 speaking parts. He was like,
it's not that serious. Said LeBron fans.
I remember them trying to get him to get his family. They were bribing the family with money and stuff like that. I remember him, saying he needed more money. He had a couple lines in the movie. It wasn't that bad.
That was an autobiographical movie.
Definitely.
That
nigga
Get it together.
He told LSU he needed more money too. It was just him doing what he normally do. Anyway, hey, it's not that serious. Said LeBron fans never give a cogent argument about his accomplishments. It's always emotional. MJ or Kobe, it's always about what they accomplished. It's not that serious. We appreciate the super chat. And Liquid Swords, my guy. Hold on, where he at? Let me find him.
Yeah, Eric, you see that comment, Eric? You're gonna have to do more than calling me a hater. You got to come with something. It's not gonna work.
You know what? We was going back and forth till I seen this poster on your wall, and now everything you just said is invalidated. I don't know what LeBron did to you personally, but please forgive him.
But that should tell you that it's not personal. He's on my wall.
He didn't mean to hurt you. It's okay.
You got to say something else. You can't make it personal.
I know exactly what happened. Eric, actually, show you on the doll where LeBron hurt it.
Yeah, I know exactly what happened. What happened?
What happened?
She lost a parlay. She had a six parlay, a 6 for going, and all LeBron had to do was hit 7 free throws. He hit 6.
It's not my fault that he doesn't have an unguardable move, that he has no signature move. That's not my fault. I'm not making these things up. These are facts. That's not hate.
He does have a signature move. He does
have rushing the lane. That's a move.
No. When he looks at the ball before he shoots it
and bricks it. The signature bricks. Those are the moves. I forgot.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Listen, he is
classically missing at the end of the game.
My ass.
All right, y'all, we got to move. We done with this super chat right here?
No, not yet. Hey, Liquid Swords, my guy. Liquid Swords. We have to reward players that won with the same franchise for most of their careers. KD and LeBron started the whole. In Britney's words, beta male movement.
Wow. Hold on, you talking that? You said that today?
She hadn't said it today, but she said it previously.
Oh, okay. I missed it. That's dope. I like that.
You ain't missed that because Chris almost had a heart attack when they called.
It was Dominique.
No, that was Dominique said that.
It was Dominique.
I was trying to let Britney take the blame for the whole beta.
Nah, I know exactly who said that fuckery.
Look, y'all gotta let me do. Y'all gotta let me do a good job of getting y'all out of here on the good time, man. We got to move.
I know y'all have shit is shot.
Let's go. And we still on the first topic, nigga.
Britney still haven't eaten anything yet, man. All right, so
she ate them chips. Remember?
If you see how they're out here calling betas, putting them in the top 10, that's crazy.
Britney. Britney, I'm gonna say this.
No, I did it on purpose.
Patreon.
Chris, y'all already know how I think about KD.
You hear me?
Well, how did you get up there with the
because somebody just brought me back in. I left on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Don't be with these house niggas. Can I say that? Right?
Well, this ain't the Patreon.
Patreon, dog.
Dominique said that fuck shit.
Look who down here with us. Old Eric.
Hold on, we're going into a whole new segment, man.
Okay.
And I don't think we can take phone calls for this segment because we done ate up all our time, man. And I don't even know which soundbite I'm supposed to be hitting right now. I'm so discombobulated right now. I'm just gonna hit something and hope that's the right one. But what I think this is Kenyon Martin talking about his top 5 shooting guards of all time, and he was on Gil's Arena talking about it. And McCants was weighing in on it, and for some reason they think Harden is in the top 5, and they also think that Harden is above Wade. It's very interesting with me. So I'm gonna play what they said, and then I want y'all to tell me if Harden is or is not in y'all top 5, and tell me what y'all top 5 is. I don't need everybody's top 5, but just a couple of y'all.
I'm gonna tell you before, so I don't have to even inject. Man, don't put Harden above Wade. Anyway, go ahead, play the soundbite, man.
Yeah, listen to their explanation though.
We got D-Wade.
I got it on the first try. That was the right soundbite.
My dog.
Eric doing his homework though. You ready, Eric?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Who computer is it?
Who laptop keep connected and disconnected, bro?
Right?
Lord have mercy.
Look, that ain't me.
Ain't me.
It ain't me.
That ain't me. Stop hating.
Somebody don't like somebody laptop like D-Wade.
Oh, that's me. That's me. I was playing. That's me.
Oh, we good now?
I try to charge my phone up. My bad, dog. Dang.
All right, but
We got D-Wade. Cole. Chuck. Mike. Shit. I don't know. I got to think about it some more, the field spot. But what stands out, I'll get back to you on the field.
Yeah.
What stands out the most? You know, he found a way to manipulate the NBA to cater to his style of play, right? The drawing fouls, the step back, like he made it a thing. So the league really, they had to, like, to Gil's point a minute ago, they were changing rules because of him, right? And now the gather and the sweep through to the foul, like all those things because of James. So that stands out, right? Yeah. When you making certain things, when you manipulate the entire NBA to cater to your game. Yeah. That probably stands out the most.
I'm gonna go. What stands out the most about James Harden is averaging 40 points a game for 40 games. I think that was the most dynamic in 2019, I believe. He averaged 40 a game for 40 games. We never seen anything like that in our era. And the way he was doing it, regardless of how you feel about it, getting 50, 15, and 12. You know what I'm saying? So he covered the board when it came down to it. And top five, I definitely got to say, you know, when it's Cole, Mike, AI, and then there's always the conversation between him and D-Wade. You know, with those stats alone, 40 a game for 40 games, you got to put him in front of D-Wade. As crazy and as dynamic as D-Wade was, he just wasn't a volume as scored as James is. And like Gil said, he created his own little lane that you couldn't really mimic. It was his own thing, his own creation. So I think he's definitely in the top five. Put him right at 4.
So, Gil, the chat is saying that T-Mac is a 2. Would you agree or disagree?
I was over it. It was in my conversation of thought just now. T-Mac's a 2 or a 3.
He's a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
I'm putting him at 3.
Can you say the same about Harden being a PG or a shooting guard?
See,
same way AI though. So
yeah,
like
I was over. I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to. What about Reggie Miller? So I'm
he a 2. Him and Ray Allen.
They twos. That's what I'm saying.
T-Mac was a 3 to me. Him, KD, they in their own little lane.
Saying when James, I don't look at. Saying it's hard for me to say James is a 2.
You look at him more as a point guard.
He just had the ball in his hand. Like it's just like the same thing with LeBron. Like you want to put him at the position, right?
All right, man. I don't like it. I don't like putting Harden over Wade, but somebody did mention in the comments, I forgot Jerry West on my pyramid, and I did forget Jerry West on my pyramid. Go ahead, Chris.
I just wanted to, real quick. Zoe, are you okay? Hold on. Was that a 4 Loco?
No, nigga. Man, nigga, I plan on doing a show after this. If I was drinking a 4 Loco, then that's exactly what. No.
I thought you was drinking a Four Loko, but
no.
Go ahead, Zoe.
Listen. This is no disrespect to James Harden.
No, all disrespect included.
Okay, well, if we go in there, then we go in there. I got a back. Hop on, we go in there. Michael Jordan. There's Kobe Bryant. There's Dwayne Wade. If you want to consider AI, I will consider AI. That's
4. Hold on, that's 4, right?
Yeah, that's 4. That's 4.
Right,
those are my 5. When we start talking about 4, and when we start talking about 5,
I'm going Jerry West.
Are we just going to forget about Jerry? I'm not even done there. Jerry West, absolutely. Are we just going to discredit what Clyde Drexler did?
Nope. I'm going Clyde before Harden.
Exactly. Are we even Reggie Miller?
I'm gonna put him to the side for now because it's good. Reggie Miller and Harden is a debate. I debate it.
Tell me why you debate it, and I'll concede if you tell me why you debate it.
I just would debate it, right? Because it's debatable. Like we do got to give credit where it's due. James Harden was a number 1, and he was a successful number 1, and he was able to win MVP. He was able to win multiple scoring titles, right? He was able to carry a team to multiple Western Conference Finals. He would have went to the finals if they didn't run into a stacked Warriors team, which he took the game 7.
I'm not mad.
CP3 meat fell off his hamstring bone, and if it wasn't for that, they probably was going to beat the Warriors team with Kevin Durant that swept LeBron and the Cavs.
Hey,
just think about that for a second. So
I get
he
it.
But what we do knock him at is his defense. Some people might knock him at his playoff, shortcomings where he had games where he didn't show up. Yeah, that happened. But his teams weren't supposed to be anyway. I'm cool with Harden in a debate in a top 10 for shooting guards all time, but he's 100% not top 5. I got 6 or 7 guys easily ahead of him,
and I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that. Top 10, we can have the conversation. Absolutely, James Harden. What he did and the stuff that Rashad McCants was saying, 50, 12, and 10, like that was legendary stuff. But it's not legendary stuff if you are so ball dominant to where, like, look at the guys in front of him. We can't discredit what Jerry West did. We can't discredit what, in my opinion, we can't even discredit what Reggie Miller did. The difference is Harden won MVPs. That's the only difference in my opinion.
So you wouldn't debate Reggie? You would just put Reggie straight over him?
No, I wouldn't put Reggie over him, but I think that it is a debate because at the end of the day, I think Reggie was the better shooting guard.
He was the better player, and he led his team to a couple of finals. When he got there against the Lakers once, I think.
Yes.
But he got to a lot of Eastern Conference finals as well. The
reason I would give Harden the edge is because who won the MVPs?
Yeah, that's tough. And that's where the debate will come in. But I'm fine with Reggie being over him. Would you debate Harden with a player like Allen Houston?
No, because if you look at the Allen Houston led teams, who was the number 1 on that team?
Was it him or Sprewell? I don't know. I think it was Allen Houston.
I think I would probably I think I would lead towards Allen Houston, but Sprewell was a close second.
So which one of them is Harden better than Sprewell or Allen Houston?
I would lean towards Sprewell, even because number 1, how many MVPs does Sprewell or Allen Houston have?
None. They probably don't even have as many as All-Stars either.
Exactly.
First of all, Sprewell didn't even play that long.
He did. He did at least 10. Remember his last hit? He turned down a nice contract with Minnesota and said, "I got to feed my kids. I don't want no 20 mil."
Yeah, he won the real money. He went for the money, which I will never discredit. But at the end of the day, listen, James Harden, I will give him credit for the MVPs that he's won in the time, in the era that he won them. But I can't put him top 5.
All right, this last thing I'll say. Then I'll let y'all jump in. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, Jay.
Go ahead.
I would go with Reggie over Harden, and then the last shooting guard I would go with is probably Ginobili over Harden.
Ooh.
So we already got our 5. Then we go. Who was our 6 again? Clyde at 6, Reggie at 7, Ginobili at 8. So I think the debate for Harden can start at number 9. All right, y'all go.
The more names y'all say, the further down this list Harden slides for me.
Have we even mentioned George Gervin?
We ain't even said nothing about George Gervin.
Are we T-Mac and George Gervin? Are we saying small forward or shooting guard?
I was going to ask that question.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Vince Carter? Is he better than Harden?
It can be a debate.
It's debatable.
You know what though? Vinsanity was good. Was nice to watch though.
He was more entertaining than Harden.
Yeah, he was a lot more entertaining than Harden was.
We had this conversation a while back, and I'm still putting Paul George over James Harden.
Talk about it, Chris.
What?
Paul George was a 2, and Paul George is offensive threat and plays way better defense than James Harden.
I mean, that's a good point.
That's a good point.
Come on, man.
Listen, Allen Houston got paid by the Knicks up until like maybe 2 years ago. That man is he got to be top something. Just for that.
Where's the discussion for Richard Hamilton?
Nah, I wouldn't. I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'm sliding Harden that far. I mean, I might slide Harden. I mean, I might slide Ray Allen above Harden, maybe.
Ray Allen is in. Listen,
that's 10 people right there.
Listen, the names that I'm gonna put above Harden, or at least consider, I'm gonna say MJ, of course. I'm gonna say Bean. I'm gonna say D Wade. I'm gonna say T Mac. I'm gonna say Clyde the Glide.
Iverson.
I'm gonna say AI.
Thank you,
Britne. I ain't forget about it. I'm gonna say Iceman. I'm gonna say Manu.
Boy, they throwing a bunch of notes. Somebody said Klay Thompson. Somebody said
I wouldn't put Klay Thompson up there.
Eddie Jones is wild.
I wouldn't put Klay Thompson.
Joe Dumars.
I would put Paul George.
Hey, Joe, you can make a Joe Dumars case.
Listen, I would make a Pistol Pete case before I make a Joe Dumars case. Pistol Pete averaged 24.
Joe Dumars is way better than James Harden. Like, I wish we would stop this nonsense. There's been 75 years of history of basketball, and we're saying that James Harden is top 5 all time.
No,
who's saying it? Who's saying it?
We are.
It's a debate, right? So that was the soundbite. That's the soundbite.
I said it's a debate starting at 9.
That's what you said. I'm talking about the soundbite that you played. That's what I'm reacting to.
And where's the Hardaways at? Where's the Hardaways at?
Both of them point guards. Penny's a point guard.
Were they point guards? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna play him a point. Listen, Pistol Pete averaged 24 points in his career. And he was clearly a 2 guard, even though he could distribute. Like, I just feel like the debate, like Mel said, is at 9. It's at 9, 10-ish. It's
I don't have anybody top 10 all time that doesn't have a title. To me, they deserve their own separate list. I thought that the idea of playing basketball is to win titles. That's what I thought. I thought that's so. How can we compare guys that never won anything? Joe Dumars had to guard Michael Jordan.
Hey, John White. He
had to guard Michael Jordan.
And Jordan said that Joe Dumars was one of the hardest players he ever played against.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. That's true. He is definitely a top 5 shooting guard all time.
It's some old guys. It's some old guys that we're not remembering either, man. We're not remembering David Thompson. We're not remembering was Walt Frazier a 2 guard? What about Bernard King?
No,
we're not remembering Bernard King.
I don't think so. Earl Monroe, though. Earl Monroe was a 2 guard.
Earl was a 2 guard.
People in the comments talking about Mitch Richmond.
Yeah. Mitch Richmond is extremely underrated. We're talking about a 5'8" guy that was going to the ring.
Mitch Richmond on 5'8". He was 6'5".
Mitch Richmond prime didn't last long enough.
Yeah,
no. You talking about somebody else, not Mitch Richmond.
Mitch Richmond was 5'8".
You talking about Miss Richmond, my 4th grade teacher. She was nice too, but Mitch Richmond was 6'5".
Hey, listen.
What are you talking about, man?
Miss Richmond.
Mitch Richmond. I just looked it up. Mitch Richmond was 6'5".
Hey, Jeff
is
car. Jeff Horner.
Let me not kill nobody off. Is 6'5".
Yeah, is 6'5". Yeah.
Is.
Now, as you get older, you shrink. He probably 6'2.5" now.
Hey, Jay, was Miss Richmond 5'8", 5'9"?
No.
Yeah, she could hoop too. She played for UNCG.
Stop, man.
No, she did, and she got a line. She got a line. Ask Junior Jay when we done college Junior, huh?
She had a burner. She could shoot.
Hey,
yeah,
listen,
she can shoot.
Hey, listen, I strapped Miss Richmond.
and if you seen that wagon, you definitely would. But
or not strap, Miss Richmond.
Not strap.
Yeah. No, I don't, man. Listen, I think
Ron
Harden.
Ron Harper couldn't say a complete sentence.
Don't do something like that, Jay. Why would you do that?
Am I lying?
No, you're not.
I don't listen. I think it might be recency bias, to have James Harden that, but like the list of names we just named, right? Have resumes and skill sets that are better than James Harden, right?
Somebody said Anthony Pillar. God, dog.
Boy, stop.
I can probably beat you in basketball right now, World Breaker. Let's go.
Oh, they talking.
That sounds like a challenger.
Matter of fact, make that 2-on-2. I'm with you, Dominique.
Maybe up for you, brother.
Hey, I don't know World Breaker personally, but he sound like the type that's gonna get handsy. Y'all better get ready for them fouls. World Breaker say he got 6 fouls.
World Breaker be no fouls. It's gonna be y'all about to get. Y'all might be playing a creeper.
Hey, Mel.
His hands
World
be
Breaker told me he got 36 post moves. They ain't got but 5 fouls.
Hey, he gonna be playing defense like that.
He gonna be grabbing it.
His hands are gonna be just like this.
Listen.
What Kevin Hart said his bodyguard was doing. Hey, where you going? What you doing? Where you at?
Hey, Mel. World Breaker said he got 36 post moves and they got but 5 fouls.
Yeah, exactly.
And listen. This man World Breaker didn't make his case any better because he said, "Tell him about how them Saginaw dudes get down." And Draymond Green is a Saginaw product, so that didn't help your case at all.
He's one of them.
Nah, he might close.
Hey, go ahead, Britne. Finish me off on this segment.
Whoa! I was gonna say, whoa! Yeah, that was crazy. that was a little crazy. And I don't say much. That was a little crazy.
Finish this segment off. Not finish you off on nothing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was wild.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna say is look, I don't care who's in y'all top 5. I really don't. All I know, y'all gotta be up there. I don't care if he's number 5 for most people. He's gotta be in there. I understand he didn't want to ring. I get it, but what he did with that 2001 team, he had nobodies on that team.
Bubba
and
Chuck
he carried them to that
Kinda
championship that year. Like he really had nobodies on any team that he played with the Sixers. Let's be real. But he carried them to the playoffs, or he carried them to
a Hall
the
of Famer
championship.
in Dikembe Mutombo.
When he was Frederick Douglass. Come on, he was old as heck.
Hey, shout out Bubba Chuck, man. Bubba Chuck, straight from Bubba Chuck was different though. Like he was different.
I like Bubba Chuck.
Yeah, for sure. He doing. It's a bunch of documentaries about him out there that he never was involved in. They never interviewed him. They never interviewed any of his people. But they always talk about that bowling alley fight and all that stuff. But he's doing his own documentary so he can tell his own story. I think it's coming out this year. So
I'm so glad.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be done. All right, let's move on, man. We're still on the top 5 segment. But I want to hear from y'all with y'all top 5. Well, as a matter of fact, I tell you mine. I want to tell you what my top 5 sports movie characters were. Not real player, not people like Will Smith playing Ali. That's a real person, and not like anything too cartoonish, like Waterboy. You know what I mean? Like a real sports guy, right?
And can I choose? Hold on, just so I know the rules, because you when you text us, you can say not anything cartoonish. So can I say Air Bud or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just making sure.
No, you can't say Air Bud.
Animals hitting it.
I'm gonna go from my number 5 to number 1, and then I'll let y'all dance with it how y'all want to dance with it. Right at 5, y'all just mentioned. Now I'm going with Shaq's character in Blue Chips. Right at 4, I'm going with. I didn't want to do this at first, but I got his jersey behind me. I got to go with Quincy McCall from Love and Basketball. At 3, I'm going with Monica. Was it Calhoun? Monica Wright. Who's Monica Calhoun? That's the one from
not a real fan.
Love and Basketball.
Nah, Calhoun. Who was that? Where did that come from? Where did I get Monica Calhoun from? Monica Wright from Love and Basketball. Right. Number 2, Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Analyst.
It might be. I don't know. Number 2, I'm going Jesus Shuttlesworth. That was my number 1, but I got a new number 1. But number 2, I'm going Jesus Shuttlesworth. Man, that's. I mean, he could be number 1 if it wasn't for this one. But number 1, I'm going Michael Orr from The Blind Side. Michael Orr from The Blind Side.
I knew it.
Hold on.
That's a real person. You can't do that.
I knew it.
Disqualification.
I knew he was about to do some.
Why we got Precious up there?
Get this motherfucker off the air, bro.
Michael Orr.
Listen,
hey, the fact that they found this man on the curb as a grown newborn baby.
Mel, that's not a
Mel,
man.
you can't use it, Mel.
What's wrong?
You said no real athletes.
There's
Although the story was crap, that's a real athlete.
Okay, well, Jesus Shuttlesworth my number 1 then.
Listen, first of all, I don't even know if I should start with first or second of all, because they're the same thing. First of all, second of all, the
I'm through fucking with y'all tonight, man. I'm through fucking with y'all. Seriously.
Yo, this post game that's about to happen after this
gonna be super hot fire.
I don't even understand.
Oh man.
Hey, look, man. Look, you killing the segment, man. What next segment, dog? You come on, bro.
Yeah, he just killed it. He killed it. Oh my god.
The number one fictional sports player of all time.
Who is it, Jay?
Would have to be Willie Beeman.
Willie
Beeman.
I forgot about him.
I forgot about Willie. That was my dog.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Matt Stafford, let's go.
Hold on, Nick. There's 7 of us on this fucking panel.
Well, hurry the fuck up, Chris. You ain't about to say shit.
I'm curious.
Come on, Air Bud.
No, you go then. You say who's
I'm through fucking with you after the Precious picture.
That was not Precious, man. That was Michael Orr.
I'm through fucking with y'all.
Yo,
I googled Michael
from
Orr.
above the rim on hey, K-Son must have got paid today.
Shep is up there.
Stone
Cold
Cold
up there.
Your ass bonks.
You know what? I wouldn't go Shep. I probably would go Dwayne Martin's character because that move he did when he was playing. First of all, that dude named Montrose that wasn't a 7-foot center, that was a 5'8" guard that was supposed to be going to color. That pissed me off.
Yeah, because it wasn't a real Montrose.
It wasn't. That jump pissed me off, man. But that move that he did where he turned backwards and went, he went under his behind his knees and turned. Man, we practiced it. As soon as we seen that, me, Otis, James Cole, Daniel Scott, we all was practicing that jump until we got it. Oh my God. So yeah, I would have Dwayne in there over Shep though.
I wouldn't have Shep.
Michael Jordan count in Space Jam, or that don't count?
I got Ricky from Boys in the Hood.
Ricky! Yeah, but he didn't survive though.
He was still fine.
But he didn't survive. He didn't survive though.
Okay, well then I have Benji from Sandlot.
Yeah.
Which one is Benji?
The best one.
The one that went pro.
Now, if you're gonna go baseball from a movie,
That's right.
if you're gonna go baseball players from a movie, you either got to go G Baby or
yeah, I forgot
Willie
about
Mays
that.
Hayes from
That's
from
my
Daggone
dog.
Wild
Major
Thing.
League.
Nah,
Yeah.
if we saying
about me?
baseball,
You hear that nut up?
y'all ever seen the bench warmers?
Of course.
Rob Schneider's character
I've
out
seen
here beating full teams by himself.
Nah, he ain't better. He wasn't better than Rookie of the Year.
Do y'all like Anthony Edwards' character in that movie?
I still ain't watched that movie yet.
Nah,
No hustle.
That man name was what was his name?
Oh no, y'all forgot Uncle Drew.
That was fucking Kermit.
Ooh.
Uncle Drew looked like Frederick Douglass and had Kyrie Irving's skill set.
Exactly. I would really talk. I'm not counting Uncle Drew because that nigga.
No, count that shit.
Nah, he was Kyrie Irving. He was.
It was a fictional character.
That's unfair.
What about Sydney? We're gonna disregard Sydney.
The one who Monica took her spot.
So nobody
white man can't jump, fool. Wesley Snipes' character.
Wesley Snipes.
Sydney.
Well, listen, hey,
Nice. And I got the chick from A League of Their Own, Dottie.
Yes, I had her on my list too.
I would listen. I would put Creed above Rocky.
Okay, what? My boxing.
No,
bro.
I would put Creed above Rocky.
It's a legendary movie, bro. I know you two young to understand.
Rocky's number one.
Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky is.
Rocky's like Jordan. We just take it out of the discussion.
Yeah,
it's Rocky.
I didn't put him in
boxing movie of all time.
Watching Michael B. Jordan.
Another category.
You've been watching Michael B. Jordan, Chris. That's the problem.
What?
Yeah.
Creed is fire.
Yeah,
Creed is fire. He's too young, bro. He's too young. He don't understand.
Didn't see Rocky, did you?
I tried to watch the Rockies, man, and that shit is just sleep material.
Wow, see, that's how I know.
Hey Chris, do me a favor, mute your mic forever.
That shit is sleep material, man.
Can we do Booby?
The only reason why I even watched the Rockies is
number one.
That's a real person, though. That's a real person.
Honestly, it's like Rocky and then Leroy. I mean, come on.
Oh,
Leroy and Leroy.
You talking Bruce Leroy?
Fun.
You talking Bruce Leroy?
Catching bullets with his teeth.
Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth.
I'm a show enough guy myself. I'm a show enough guy.
You gotta love show enough. The bun, the bullet, like just.
Show enough was whooping Bruce Leroy's tail until he got the glove.
So iconic.
Hey, next week we got to do the top 5 movie villains of all time.
Show enough will be up there too, though.
Yeah, he would.
Show enough would be up there.
That nigga.
Britne, who was your top? Who was your top? Give me your top 3.
Number 1. Booby Miles was based on a real character, though.
Yeah, Booby Miles was a real person. Yeah, he's a real person. That was a real team.
I gotta take him out. Is Coach Carter real?
No.
Who you like?
Coach Carter wasn't real?
No, you know what? Coach Carter was real, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think somebody said Coach Carter was real.
Yeah, it was real.
Timo Cruz?
Dang.
Timo Cruz was a bucket.
This was hard.
Bucket. Sunset Park.
Y'all ain't pick none of them dudes from The Longest Yard or the movie with The Rock when he the Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang. I enjoyed both of
them. That's based. That's new. That's real. Yeah. Can't
Hey,
do that.
hold on.
That's based on real stuff.
We not putting in Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson's characters.
I just said,
we
that earlier.
said Wesley Snipes.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't hear that
listen. Part. So worry about Doc Rivers. Listen to what I'm saying.
I almost called you Doc Rivers again. Hold on now.
Hold on now.
Still a little gravely, okay? You ain't got it all the way out.
All right. What about? Okay, Jay said Gridiron Gang.
Are we not throwing Waterboy in there? Like can we not?
Unfair because that nigga was he was like AI.
He was
Waterboy was based off a real character, but instead of water giving them power, it was actually based off. Y'all don't know this, but people at Not Clutch Sports told me it was based off of Lawrence Taylor, and that water was crack.
That's fair.
Gosh,
it makes sense.
Y'all don't get off LT though.
It do make sense, man. LT was a superhero.
LT,
all right, last thing for the top 5, really quick, man. I did. I put out my top 5. No, I didn't. That ain't it.
None of them hoes rookies. I mean, I'm sorry.
ain't none of them rookies, is it? Let me get the rookies real quick.
Hey, we got a Patreon coming. We got a
Patreon. Man.
Y'all
my,
not finna.
My bad. Hey, no Pat McAfee. My bad.
No Pat.
It's a white.
Oh man, y'all too much, man. All right, here we go. Here go the rookies, man.
This man's trying to sneak in a wing.
This was my top 5 rookie of the year, I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm not surprised.
I took Cameron Brink out because she's not obviously not going to win the award because she's gone for the rest of the year. Caitlin Clark and them, they just won again, man. It was a blowout almost. Now the formula for them to win seems to be her actually playing point guard, while Leah Boston leads them in scoring, and their second scorer is Mitchell. So Caitlin Hart 16 tonight. I think that's a good formula. Her getting about 16 and letting those girls go for 28 more, right? And she get assists and do her thing, right? It's been working. They're on the 4-game win streak, maybe 5-game, I don't know. So they go in the playoffs. I think the WNBA is smart by helping them get to the playoffs, because if she's not in the playoffs, you're going to lose about 10,000 fans of watching, right? Yeah. So Clayton's number one. She's the only one that's the number one for her team. So it's only right that she's on the top. She's playing well enough with the most on her shoulder to be ranked number one. Angel Reese is the obvious number 2. I think this is only a 2-woman race, right? Everybody else is just here to make the list look robust. Even though Rakia Jackson is playing really good, and I expect her to actually improve a lot with Brink being out and her carrying more of a load. And then Aaliyah Edwards, her team, she got the worst team in the league, but she plays really good. And Kate Martin, even though she's the only bench player on this list, she's impressed me probably the most, to be honest with you. That's my top 5. Do y'all got something different or a different order?
I got Angel Reese number 1.
And who's number 2?
It's a toss up, but I think because of the team is improving, and she's playing a little bit better, I did put Caitlin Clark there for now. And then right behind her, I have Rakia Jackson. Yeah. And then Anthony, I'm sorry, I was gonna say Anthony Edwards. Good Lord. Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards. I don't have Kate Martin. I have Camilla as number 5.
Those
Yeah, by the time they get to the end of the season, I can see that. But so far, with the data we got so far, Camilla is not impressed me at all.
She missed a lot of games due to injury too.
A lot of games though, and that's the point. Like, she's a bona fide starter, and that's why I will put her above Kate Martin. She's a bona fide starter, so she's gonna get the majority of the minutes going from here forward. So, right now, I'm not mad at what you had up there, Mel. I would still put Angel Reese, who just broke the record for rookies in double-double.
Right, double-double. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I would probably put her first. Yes, Caitlin's team is on a run, and they finally are starting to realize what winning basketball is for that team. But I would probably still put Angel 1, Caitlin 2, Rakia Jackson. She's a skilled forward, and
she's good. She can shoot. She can rebound. That girl good.
She's a skilled
I
forward.
actually had Rakia number 1 in the beginning of the season. So when the season first started, I had her number 1 because she was the most efficient of all the rookies, and everyone was playing so poorly in comparison to her. She was just coming off the bench, 16 minutes, 16 points. Like, she was really like lighting up the floor just from off the bench. So for me, Caitlin Clark is Rookie of the Year as of now, but Angel Reese to me could really lift her team more throughout the season. I just think like Fever is winning more games than Chicago Sky, but
and that's what it is. It's the games they win. Like right now, the Fever are winning, and the Sky keep dropping games. They even lost to the Mystics, man. Like, what are they doing?
They did just win a game, so like, for me, like, yes, they're losing a lot of games. That's the only reason why Angel Reese is not Rookie of the Year to me, but otherwise she would be. And if they improve, if they wind up having a better record than the Fever, then I would go with Angel Reese, because to me, Caitlin Clark really is not number 1 on her team. She's the 3rd option. That's what she's dropped down to, and that's what she's needed to drop down to in order to win games. Because
when she was number 1, they was losing, right?
And it was miserable. So, when you have them same record, Angel Reese is above. She's lifting her team more when they had similar records. But now we're seeing Caitlin drop down to the third option, which is helping their team in winning games. So I'm going to put her Rookie of the Year because I'm proud of her, actually. I'm proud that she's doing what it takes to put her team in a position to win because Boston is the leader. Mitchell is a better scorer. I think even tonight, Smith was the leading scorer on that team. She just needs to take a step back from scoring because the women's game is more of a team game. It's not one person coming and drop 30. You're going to run the show and turn the ball over as many times and they can win like that. They can't do that. So for me, Angel Reese could emerge as Rookie of the Year just based on like what she's doing, her production, how she's really lighting up the floor as a star as well. But it's Caitlin for now for me.
Yeah. And it's crazy that in order for them to win, she had to settle down into well, maybe I'm not this prolific scorer that I was in college. Maybe this is my new thing, being a legit point guard and not trying to be freaking Kobe or whatever they thought she was going to be, or Steph Curry, whatever they thought she was going to be. I don't think that's going to be her. She's still going to be able to hit some threes. She's still going to be able to hit some logo threes, but that Iowa college stuff is done, man. She's a straight up point guard who needs to run the team, and she's got a Rookie of the Year on her squad, a former #1 pick, another person that scores better than her in Mitchell, and another big man in Smith, who, well, is it Smith? Her name Smith, that who scores better than her as well in a physical league.
And we haven't even talked about Boston yet.
Right. So this league is going to have to change the entire way, the whole landscape of the game, or how they play the game and how physical it is, in order for her to shine the way her fans thought she was going to shine.
But I don't think they were a bad team, though. People were saying that they were so bad. They have good players on their team. They just weren't playing the right way. And now that they are, look at them on a 4-game win streak. They even beat a good team in this streak. So, they're on their way. I would love to see them win more than 20 games this season.
Okay. All right. So look, we're going to get to this Matt Stafford, and it's going to be our last topic. We don't have time for to discuss the Boston Celtics. So we'll get to this Matt Stafford. And
before you do that, let me say this.
Yes, sir.
If y'all notice, I didn't say anything on there. That's my silent protest of the WNBA until y'all put that poll up.
Hey, if you don't know what we're talking about, please subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon, man.
Please subscribe to the Patreon. You'll understand exactly.
I'm sorry, guys. Let's keep. And you was doing good keeping the show rolling. My bad, man.
Hey, this topic might roll over into the Patreon. I doubt everybody gonna be able to say exactly what they think on this topic. But I had to do this for your boy Motown Chris, man, since he's from Detroit and Matt Stafford represent Detroit. And I had to do this for Zoe because he's from Georgia and Matt Stafford played at Georgia, so he represents. Evidently, his wife has a podcast.
Oh,
we're gonna go there. And I guess she want to get her podcast off the ground and in the airways for everybody to hear.
She should.
So she's saying some stuff that she probably should have kept in her house.
100%.
Here's her talking.
Our college relationship was, the typical college, I would say, relationship where there wasn't really one.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want one. That asshole. So
could you blame him?
Went back and forth there for a little bit with the love-hate. Some of my podcast is our story because it's a really funny fucking story because we were all over the place. I dated the backup to piss him off. Like that was the type of situation we were in.
You dirty dog!
Listen, he deserved it. Okay, he deserved it.
That backup is crazy. What is he doing?
You know what? He was like the bad boy. He Matthew's like this genuine soul, and then it was the bad boy. So
but he's the backup. Like, if I'm Matthew, I'm sending the offensive line after him. Like, get this guy off the team. Get him out of here.
I don't think he saw the field after that.
Yeah.
But in the end, I always tell him we ended up together, and we had to go through all of it. So the backup had to happen.
Yeah.
So she on there telling everybody she gave the backup quarterback that was on the team with her husband, gave him the cheeks to make him jealous. And she think that's something that we needed to hear, man. What's your thoughts on that?
And who was the starting quarterback last year for Georgia?
Last year?
That's a great question.
It was Carson Beck last year, but the year before that, it was Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett. Yo, he might have been the backup. That motherfucker was at Georgia for 91 years.
Nah, the backup.
I know who it was.
What's his name?
His name is Logan Gray. He was the backup.
This
and
is
the fact that she would even mention that is just ridiculous.
This is a little. It's distasteful, but if you know Kelly Stafford, it's not off-brand. She has said a lot of crazy, questionable shit over the last few years. This is not the, and I mean, this like other stuff she has said wasn't like as intimate as this, right? But
hold on, Chris. I don't mean to jump in, but I just looked it up. So that wasn't the backup that he was talking about. The backup that the dude name was Joe Cox. Go ahead.
He was the backup, but he got a wife. Listen,
the backup was Joe Cox, dude. That just makes it worse.
Don't bring Joe Cox into this. It just fits perfectly because of his name. Don't tell me.
Go ahead, Chris.
But there was absolutely no reason to say this, and whether she cleared it with Matt beforehand or just decided to just spring it out there for clicks and views, but for what reason? Why would this conversation even come up that you would even have to mention that you dated and slept with your husband's backup quarterback in college? He is 14 years removed from college. What is the point? What was the point? You could talk about something that happened in Detroit when y'all was there just 3 years ago.
See, that's why I don't want to be famous, man. You got to do weird stuff. You know,
I don't think it has nothing to do with fame. I think it's never mind. I'll tell y'all later.
And the season about to start, man.
That's a Patreon comment.
Literally, what was the point?
I don't get it. I don't get why she was out there. Go ahead.
Euro J is not pleased with that.
Hey man, that's what happened when you marry a cloud chaser, homie. She looking for attention
for her podcast.
The thing about it is,
I wish my wife would get on a major media platform and say something out of pocket like that.
What's crazy is Kelly really hasn't kind of stepped into this role until they moved to LA. When he was in Detroit, you rarely heard from Kelly.
It's LA though, Chris. It's LA. That light and that I don't even know what you call it, because I've been out there. Like, people start acting different out there.
I don't even think nobody knew her name was Kelly except for Chris.
Everybody's a celebrity. Average gets turned into superstars. Hey,
tell them again. But
for what do you need? I don't understand. Like, your husband won a Super Bowl a couple years ago. Like,
hey man, attention, bro. Attention.
All right, let's hear from the ladies. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe we're just looking into it too much.
Dominique, I'm going to
speak on Joe Cox
right now. Don't speak on Joe Cox. That's wild, man.
That's his name.
Go ahead, Dominique.
I think that it's only appropriate that we talk about her in the same breath that we would talk about Jada Pinkett Smith. And I just think that she had no business talking about this. I think it's ridiculous. I just don't see the purpose of it. You're married. I think it's very disrespectful to the marriage. But if Matt Stafford loves it, then so do I. If he's fine with his wife bringing up these things, and that's the, who knows? Maybe she went over this with him before, she went public with it. Maybe, he wants her to be able to be her authentic self and talk about these things and how she snagged her, NFL player husband. Obviously, I don't think that this makes, him look good, especially headed into the football season. These are distractions. Who knows what his teammates are going to be saying and what the locker room is going to be like now because of something like this. So, I kind of feel for him if he had no idea this was coming. And I just think it was inappropriate. That's my personal take on it. But I don't really, if he accepts that in their marriage, then I'm fine with it.
I know one thing. If he got one of them type of teammates that
like me. We got a teammate like me.
Yeah, that's on that BS. Like, shoot. As soon as I see him mess up on a road trip, I'm gonna see if she want to make him jealous again.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Britne.
Go ahead, Britne.
I mean, I really don't have much to say about it. That's not something I would absolutely do. I agree.
Hold on, which one you wouldn't do? You wouldn't say it out loud, or you wouldn't actually make somebody jealous?
Both. Hey, time out.
Really say y'all about to pull her into the bullshit.
Right, don't pull me into that nonsense.
That's my time out.
Jay, what nonsense you about to say? Go ahead.
You can't make this shit up. His backups right now is Jimmy G and Stetson Bennett, yo.
Yeah, listen.
Actually, I don't think Stetson is with the team anymore.
He is. He can't. He ended up coming back.
Do you guys remember what Aisha Curry did? To me, this is the same thing. Like Steph was playing. I don't remember if it was the playoffs happening, but she just came out saying that like she wanted to be desired as her husband is by women, and she wanted to be desirable by men. She felt, lesser. She felt like a lesser woman because she wasn't, men weren't drooling all over the place for her. I mean, as if she was being celebrated for being some, worldly athlete. I thought that was very interesting, but it just seems like sometimes wives are being tired of being in the shadows. So they have these kinds of conversations and discussions. I personally
first of all,
care about this insecurity though.
That's
first
not
of
her
all,
gonna be.
First of all, Aisha looks like Theodore, the chipmunk.
Right. Don't do her like
so. The desire ain't coming.
I will say this. Before Aisha started saying dumb shit, she looked good.
Wait.
No, she
started saying dumb shit.
She's a beautiful woman. Her and Steph Curry are very well matched. What works for their marriage works for their marriage. But I do see a trend of wives being in the background and them feeling like, hey, I need to do something.
Yeah, sure. But be comfortable in your role in the background. Be comfortable in your role in the background.
Savannah James would never.
Why does she need to be comfortable being in the background? She can do something for herself. But I don't.
See, this remind me of when TD Jake's wife tried to preach. Sit your tail down.
All that I'm saying is that these wives, if they feel like they need to do something, I don't know that it needs to be talking about the marriage in a way that makes the marriage look bad. To the public, regardless of what you and your husband have an agreement about. Why make these kinds of public displays that are just, bringing negativity and division to the sports world, the discussion surrounding sports? Like, we don't need to be talking about Matt Stafford's wife with the backup quarterback up, from college before the NFL season is happening. Like, that's my problem. I don't actually care about the topic at all. So I don't have a problem with this. If wives want to do more than be a wife and stay at home, fine, great. But I don't think that they need to come out and, off of the backs of their husband's fame, using it, to make them look bad. You wouldn't be in the position for
they
anyone.
Need to have several seats. Hey, Chris, do me a favor.
What's up?
See if we can get Joe Cox on the podcast, man. I got questions.
That's all.
I mean, nobody would care what she was saying, right?
That's more Zoe.
So let's see if we can find Joe Cox. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll do an interview. He ain't make it to the league. So
he didn't make it to the league.
Now that this came out, we want to be the first interview.
He got a
She want everybody to know that we go ask more questions and give it to everybody.
He got a used car dealership in Savannah. I mean,
shout out to Shui J. I love that comment she made, because I mean, who is this woman before she married Matt Stafford? And I mean, she was somebody.
Evidently, bust down. That's what she was.
She was a cheerleading sorority host.
Much with this. Hey man, why are we on this topic so long, huh?
I don't know. I'm still waiting on Brittany's point. We interrupted her. Go ahead, Brittany, finish, and then we'll close.
I don't know. I feel like this topic. I'm sorry. Let me not say it that way. I feel like what she said was pointless. I feel like what she said was completely pointless and uncalled for, unnecessary. It's just a waste of time. It's just an attention grabber, and I think low-key it's an insecurity. I do think it's an insecurity. You knew what you was getting into, in my opinion, prior, And even if you didn't understand the full extent of it, you had some idea of it. You knew he was a big time football player. This is years later. Nobody cares about this at this point. Like, I guess they're in LA, so it's Hollywood. Maybe she's trying to get on one of those TV shows, like like a Real Housewives or something like that. I don't know exactly why she said what she said. I don't know.
She belonged to the streets.
Man, he was cheating on her, and he hurt her little feelings, and then she got with the backup quarterback, and then she just found out that he was cheating again, so she told the world. It's really much to do about nothing.
It ain't just about the podcast, though.
Care about your private life.
Yeah, nobody even cares. I just care that your husband can play football. That's all I care about. I don't care what you do.
Exactly.
As long as it does not disturb over here at 34599. All I care about.
This man wants somebody to come.
Why your address got so many numbers in it? Shit.
Don't do it.
Y'all got a big ass street. How many y'all live on a motherfucking interstate? Why your address got all them numbers?
Because
34599. God damn.
Mail right down the street.
Mail right around the corner. His address long as hell too.
I believe it. I believe it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Slay Lane.
Now we out here pin dropping.
Hey, as bad as we was doing on time, we still go be at the end of that 2:30, man. I think we did.
Nah, we ended at 2:25. Ain't no need to stay.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey y'all, it would be real. F y'all. Nah, I'm just playing.
Hey, make sure y'all go ahead and swing over to the Patreon though, because we're going straight from here to there for
just
the
want
post
somebody
game.
to be a swinger, man. Don't listen to him. Y'all go ahead.
Swing.
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 Hey, send me the link.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with us, man. Everybody's on the Patreon. We'll see y'all in about 5 minutes. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.